and welcome back to Therapuss. This is the first episode I'm filming post-launch, and I just really didn't expect people to love it like they did. I'm so thankful for every single pussy who listened, or every single new pussy that listened. Welcome to Puss University. Welcome to Therapuss. I hope you find a prescription that suits your needs. And always, as a reminder, go to pastthatpuss.com and click Tell Me What's Wrong to tell me what's wrong, and maybe I'll answer it during the show. We hit number 3 on the top Spotify comedy podcast in the country and number 8 on podcasts overall, which was actually the craziest thing in the entire world, because I really didn't even think it was going to be on any chart at all. So when I found out, I made it my whole personality, obviously, as you guys, whoever follows me on Instagram can probably tell, but it really was it was such a good feeling to know that something I worked really hard on was well received. So I'm just really, really grateful for you guys, and I love you guys so much. Just a reminder, you guys, if you're gonna ask me for advice, please do it on my Instagram or the website, because I had a little situation this week on Hinge where someone slid into my Hinge messages asking for advice on another man. Let me read you. Let me read you the message I got. Jake, ... I need advice, and I just realized this would be such a great therapist topic. Was talking to this closeted stud for months. We had unreal chemistry, went on 2 incredible dates, and had sex. It got too much for me, so I cut it off because I knew I'd be emotionally fucked up to keep going down a path that couldn't lead anywhere, because he wasn't anywhere close to accepting himself. Fast forward a few months of no contact, I'm going to a new gym, and he, lo and behold, is there at the same time every morning. He tried to strike up convos, and I've been shooting them down. I secretly find the pursuit of me so attractive, and as of the past week, I've wanted to talk to him, but now every time he ignores me like he pities me. Did I fuck up my chances here if I wanted to dive back in? Need advice. So normally I would be oh, okay, let me give you advice. But when I'm being messaged on a dating app about advice for your sex with another man, it's not what I want to hear. However, I did respond, and I did give him advice. I said, I'm so happy you had great chemistry and great sex. Not sure if you fucked up your chances, but the only way to find out would to be upfront about it. Then I said, so is that you asking me out on a date, or did you just want to ask for advice? And I don't want to read the rest. But yeah, if you want to submit anything for Tell Me What's Wrong, go to pastthatpuss.com and go to the Tell Me What's Wrong button and tell me what's wrong. Just please don't do it on Hinge, because it makes me want to kill myself. Today we have a very, 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 very special guest. She goes by the name of Tate McRae. She's one of my best friends, my best workout buddy, and one of the people in this world that I go to for a lot of advice. Her most recent album, Think Later, I'm sure you've all heard it. If you haven't, go listen. Debuted at number 4 on the Billboard Top 200 with the global Top 200 hit single Greedy, and Exes being a part of it. She has over 7.8 billion total streams in her career. She's a dancer, a singer, an icon, and a legend. Please welcome one of my very, very best friends, Tate McRae. Okay, you guys. She is here. I finally got her. Tate McRae.
Hello.
And by the way, may I just say that this is Tate's very first podcast she's ever done, and it's with me, so I feel incredibly honored.
Well, I'm very honored to be on your show, Jake.
Oh my God, I'm literally so excited. Why am I nervous? As if we didn't spend every single day together this week. Should we talk about how we met?
Okay, yeah.
We met at a friend's house.
Yes.
We met at a friend's house, a mutual friend's house, and then we were going to the same thing the following week, and it was a shot in the dark, and I was like, are you going to this by chance? And you were like,
oh, Loewe.
Yes. And you were like, yes, I am.
Right.
And then we got dinner and went. And then she was like, do you want to work out tomorrow? And now we work out together every day.
And now we're workout buddies, and we work out all the time.
She's the only reason I'm in shape. I say that. I can't work out on my own.
But it's also the source of our happiness.
It is. We feel so good after.
That's what makes us survive the week.
The sauna. We're sitting there.
The sauna. We also work out with just the craziest people too.
The craziest.
This is the social part of our year is Aloe.
I keep saying that this gym Aloe, the place we work out at, is so LA because it's like we always see all these like crazy celebrity people there, and like it's the same thing as if we would see them in like a New York club.
Right.
So it's like the clubbing for New York, but in LA, and it's a workout gym.
But we always look terrifying.
Yeah, we're always like, hi.
I don't think I've ever looked once good.
I've never looked good. I've never looked good. I show up, my hair is like this.
We also, me and Jake wake up 10 minutes before.
10 minutes before.
Yeah.
10 minutes before. And I call her. I go, Tate,
Are
wake up. Are you
coming?
Are you coming? Because I won't go if she's not going.
Right.
I
can't. And I've also like slept through quite a few sessions.
Once. That was once.
Twice.
And she had every reason to. She was on tour.
I was on tour.
You were on tour. Like, I was surprised you were making it, actually.
That was impressive.
Well, Tate, welcome to Therapuss.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. It's been a great week. We got the best workouts of our life this week. And now it's Saturday.
Now it's Saturday.
Yeah.
And we had a great dinner last night.
Yes.
We had
so
some
fun.
peas in a bee, pigs in a blanket.
Yep.
And yeah, I think working out this week every day was really good for us.
I think so too.
Because normally we skip one. And we did every single day.
We did every one.
And by the end we were like.
I think that was our first full week.
That was our first full week. In the almost year we've been doing this.
Yeah, wow. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too.
Go us. We met at Aloe, and then we honestly just like kept hanging out, and then you would come out to New York all the time.
I came out to New York, fun fact. I came out for work and her show. And then I canceled everything, every work thing I had, and just went to her show. And it was so fun.
It was a successful trip.
It was like so fun. And I got back and everyone was like, how was your work trip? And I was like, I don't think I worked at all. I don't think I did anything at all.
But Jake also got like mobbed at my show. It was because I feel like Jake's also like the most recognizable person ever.
It's because I'm short and like stout.
No, but he'll have people like driving like down the street and just be like, pussy piece, like all the time. And then at my show it was just like nonstop crazy. Like he had to, what was it, like a security guard had to like pick you up and like
the security guard was yelling at me because he thought I was creating a riot. So he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't.
You're like,
because I was walking out. I was walking out with everyone and everyone was like we were all like back like body to body in line, and then one girl turned and was like, pussy PSA. And it was like, and then security had to rip me by my shirt out. And I was like,
yeah,
I'm coming to every Tate McRae show for the rest of my life.
Best day of his life.
Yeah, I called Tate. I was like, so sorry for the emotion I
just got mobbed.
Tate was like, it's fine.
That was amazing.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, should we get into the tell me what's wrongs?
Let's do it.
Oh, but before that.
Uh-oh.
Your session starts now.
Wait, this is so cute.
I know.
Oh my God, cute.
It's never been this cute before, by the way.
Jake cleaned his house.
Dude.
It smells so good in here.
Tate walked in and she was like, wait, what? I had a cleaner come this morning, a trash guy come yesterday. I lit every candle in the house. I got
This is
Air
really
One
professional.
snacks. I was like, no. I'm showing up and showing out.
Yeah.
Because one thing about Tate is she's busy. No, you're so busy.
Never for you. Never too busy for you.
Gotta love her.
Yeah.
But she is a very busy girl. She's one of the hardest workers I know. And I'm dead serious.
Oh, thank you, Jake.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Tell me what's wrong.
Tell me.
My ex is dating a girl that looks exactly like me, and her name is one letter different than mine.
Whoa.
That's really awkward.
That's so awkward.
I don't even know what advice to give you.
That's just weird.
I would like to know if she broke up with him, because if she broke up with him, that would make more sense. But if he broke up with her, that's bizarre.
I wonder if it's like coincidence. I feel like that's like really strange.
That's really strange.
He obviously misses you.
So much.
He obviously like really needs you back in his life.
He's Tab thinking about, Tab just, that was an incorrect name and I'm embarrassed.
Thinking about
what? Babes? He's Tay thinking about
thinking
you.
about bitches.
Yeah, thinking about bitches. He's thinking about you so much so that his new girlfriend has the same name and looks like you.
That is really crazy. I would be super disturbed by that.
I would be super disturbed. I'd be happy that he's your ex though, because that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, why do I feel like then he's just dating anyone that fits his type?
He's obsessed.
He's obsessed.
He's obsessed with you. That's what I would think. I'd be like, oh, they're obsessed.
No, yeah, it's given obsessed.
Yeah. It's giving stalker.
It's giving stalker. I would actually prescribe to you the song Obsessed by Mariah Carey. Because I think it'll make you feel like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, yeah, why are you so obsessed with me?
Right. I agree. I'm on the same. I prescribe the same thing.
You prescribe the same thing? Okay, so
Great answer.
A double dose.
We're double downing.
We're
doubling down.
We're doubling down on Obsessed by
Mariah Carey. Was that good advice? I feel like
yeah, we were like, that's weird. Oh, I love that I have Tate here because you'll give great advice on this one.
Okay.
Tips on how to find the right guy. See, like, I can't answer this. I always seem to find the assholes who don't want a relationship and only want to hook up. I'm 23 and haven't had a serious boyfriend yet. Same. And it makes me so insecure.
Right.
The floor is yours.
I don't know if I have like the best eye either.
Really?
No, I think it's so hard because you just never know. Like, you can be fooled by like a not great guy and think that they're a nice guy.
Yeah, so you kind of just have to take your
You
chances,
honestly, you kind of just gotta like always. I think number one is be friends with them first. That's like the big hook. Is
My
like
therapist said the same thing to me the other week.
because I am a therapist.
You are.
No, I think that's like if you jump too fast into dating and it becomes like relationship right off the bat and you like totally forget to like acknowledge the fact that like you have to like have any sort of like
Right.
relationship, it like I think is doomed from the beginning.
Agreed.
Like, yeah, I feel like you just like you can't ever tell until like time will always tell.
So true. Because I was talking to my therapist the other day and I was like, why can't I find a guy? All these guys I talk to, like, because my mind is like, okay, if they don't want to immediately hook up or they're not immediately into me, then like I can't even speak to them. But like that's why I feel like the friend approach is so good because you're going in as friends, and if you don't get along as friends, why would you date at all?
Well, remember the other day where you were like, when you were saying like, oh, as soon as he like defined that we were like friends.
Yes, my new gay friend. Yes.
You were like, it was way more comfortable and like whatever. You can develop feelings after you're friends.
I just, all my friends are girls just because I've always felt like awkward around guys. Like, because I'm always like, is it romantic? Is it not? Is it whatever? But then I had this new gay friend the other week be like, just like kind of said it.
Yeah.
Like in a really chill way, was like, oh, I can't wait for us to have boyfriends. And it was like, oh, okay, we're friends.
Yeah.
So I prescribe.
I'm so bad at prescribing things.
Same. It's why like we're therapists and not psychiatrists.
I'm the worst brainstormer
What if we
ever.
prescribe Friends with Benefits, the movie?
Is that a good movie to do?
Probably not, but you know what? We're going to prescribe it. And if it doesn't work out for you, stop taking the prescription.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, you know, because sometimes your psychiatrist is prescribing you stuff that's not okay. I'm super emotionally unavailable, but for no reason. Prescribe me, please. I can't live like this anymore.
I feel you, girl.
I don't know what the fuck to like. I think the emotional unavailability comes from confidence. I'm serious. Like when I'm feeling like my least confident, I'm the most emotionally unavailable.
Right. I feel like I'm like really emotionally unavailable when you like don't want to like when you like try to like avoid getting hurt. Like I feel like you like close yourself off and become like a cold bitch sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's like default.
I think I relate to that in different ways because like you have had relationships before, so you're relating to it in that way. But I'm like, I don't want to get rejected. Yeah. That's how I'm. So I think.
Right. Same kind of thing.
Yeah. So I think that, God, I don't know what to prescribe for you. Maybe a hug. A hug, girl.
Yeah. What do you need? I feel like you need like
a hug and some friend time. Spend some time with your friends.
Yeah, you need like deep talks with your friends. You need to like get to the root of the problem.
Deep talks. Tate is the queen of deep talks.
I am the queen.
You're the queen. She's the queen of deep talks.
Anytime I go out, I'm like,
where's Tate?
I'm stuck in a deep talk. I'm in a deep talk
and
with
I'm
someone.
like, Tate, what are you doing? She's like, I just had the longest conversation with so-and-so. And I'm like,
every time
we go out.
Always. Every single time I'm always stuck in a deep talk with someone for hours.
Yeah, I think it's one of your best qualities.
Is my deep talks?
Yeah, it just means you want to get to know whoever you're talking to.
But I also
Meanwhile, I'm like, hi!
and then I forget everything the next day.
Yeah,
I forget everything. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like, but we talked. And I'm like, for how long? And she's like,
3 hours.
And I'm like, and what'd you talk about? And she's like,
I don't know.
I don't know. How do I tell my roommate that his girlfriend legit sucks the life out of every room she walks into? You tell him.
Yeah. Be straight up.
You tell him. I would tell him.
Yeah, that sucks.
I would absolutely tell him. I'm so honest.
You have to be super straight up about that stuff.
Yeah.
That's so annoying to be around someone who sucks your energy.
Ugh, especially when like your friend is like into them.
And you're also like spending so much time around them. Like you have to be straight up.
Like she needs to fix something. My friend had a boyfriend in college who was just not it.
And that's the worst. It wrecks the vibe of everything.
It wrecks and she knew that.
And then your best friend has no idea and they're like, what's wrong? And you're like, they're annoying.
Once they know, it's like awkward and then it's a really shitty situation.
Yeah.
But depending how close you are with your roommate, because you're saying your roommate, not like your best friend.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is like, If it's just your roommate.
You don't think they're best friends?
I don't know. I would be like my best friend / roommate.
Okay, I think so too.
Right? Wouldn't you?
If you were writing this thing. Oh.
Right? If it's your best friend / roommate, definitely say something because your best friend deserves to know how you feel about their significant
100%.
other. If it's just your roommate, I'm sorry, but like you kind of just have to suck it up.
You do have to suck it up.
It's your roommate. It sucks and you'll move out, but that's it.
You'll figure it out. I'm giving the worst advice. Fuck.
Oh, well, what do we prescribe?
Okay.
We prescribe, I've prescribed this before.
Okay.
And I'm going to prescribe it again.
Okay.
The movie called The Roommate, where the girl kills her roommate, things could be worse. Things could be worse.
Things could be so much worse.
Be grateful you're not murdering your roommate. You're working out with Glenn Powell and I'm not.
Okay, guys, this is crazy. Wait, this was so funny. This was trending on Twitter for a day.
It was trending on Twitter, and everyone kept saying, who the fuck is in the middle with the shaky leg? Who the fuck is that?
The muscle spasms are crazy.
No, they're crazy, and everyone was like, he's faking it. A test.
No, he's not.
I'm not faking it.
They're real. Because even when we're not on camera, they're still happening.
They're still bad. And I was honestly, like, I was down to, like, make Glenn giggle a bit. I was like, ooh, like, it was, like, shaking.
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't stop, and I actually got embarrassed. And I was like, okay, like, this is, like, kind of weird. Like, it was weird. But
also, our Pilates teacher was going so hard on us.
Because we have, like, Glenn, who's, like, this big, muscular guy, and he's, like, not breaking a sweat, and I'm like, oh, like.
It was also like one of our first days back.
It was one of our first days back.
But yeah, that was fun.
That was so fun.
That's like we said, we just like work out with random people and it just happens.
It really, at that place, it really does just happen. We just got extremely lucky, and I was extremely SS starstruck.
It was funny.
It was funny. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I met a man and instantly hit it off with him. We very quickly fell in love. Jealous.
Me.
Yeah, I'm like, Tate, did you write this in? We were long distance, but we traveled every other week to see each other. Wait, I'm sorry. I lost myself in this. Also you. I have to read this again for myself.
Did I
feel like
submit
Julia.
this?
Yeah, did you? Oh my God, it's 1 of 3. Hold on. Okay, this is a reader.
Okay.
So I need to like actually pay attention.
Okay. Okay.
I met a man and instantly hit it off with him. We very quickly fell in love.
Yep.
We were long distance, but we traveled every other week to see each other.
Yeah.
He made me realize I had never been in love with any of my previous boyfriends.
Aw.
Wow.
Cute.
I've never been so happy with another human before.
That was it? No, there's more? Don't tell me there's more.
Well, it turns out he's married. I obviously didn't know, but started to be suspicious after never visiting his house. Now he's telling me he's getting divorced and wants to be with me, and we will wait however long for me to be ready to try things with him again.
Excuse me?
I know I'm being the dumbest hoe for even considering that, but I am kind of considering it. I genuinely don't think I'll meet a better match for me, but he also just lied to me for a year, so what the fuck? Please tell me I'm being stupid.
Girl, run!
Run! Run for the hills.
For the hills.
No, seriously, run.
What?
Run.
Okay,
Whoa,
first off,
was
that started really nice. Like,
which makes me think he's a psychopath.
100%. If he's that nice and you're that in love, he's love bombing you for sure.
And also, I always think a relationship that you're gonna get into.
Yeah.
If you're getting into a relationship on the basis of fucking over another girl.
Oh my God, it's doomed.
It's doomed. You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry, but you have to run.
Because what makes him not do that to you?
100%.
You know what I mean?
Like, they're not going to change.
They're not going to change.
Especially a married man.
And if guys think they can get away with something, they will do it again and again and again and again and again. That's why guys are serial cheaters.
Well, and how good of a liar is he? Like
a sick one at that.
Like,
for a
holy
year.
Shit. Like, imagine what else he's not telling you.
Yeah, there's a lot he's not telling you. Like,
yeah.
That is fucking crazy. You should absolutely not stay with him. Your self-worth should be way higher than that.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because it is shitty to fall in love like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel for you,
but he sounds like a love bomber.
He does sound like a love bomber, and he sounds like a psychopath.
A psychopath. Because if he can make you fall in love, the scariest part is that he made you fall in love with a person that didn't exist.
Yeah.
And that's weird.
No, that's like a full facade he's putting on.
Yeah, fucking run. And you know what I'm going to prescribe for you? Can you guess?
What?
The song by Tate McRae, Run for the Hills.
Run for the Hills.
That is the song I'm going to prescribe to you.
Wait, but the song's kind of like, I love it, but I should run. Oh, right. It's perfect. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
So yeah, listen to Run for the Hills by none other than.
Oh my God, girl, I'm so sorry. That's so unfortunate.
That is so fucking unfortunate.
Yeah, I would want to die.
Fuck.
That sucks.
You need to just like, I'm sorry, I'm not over it. Reading that was crazy. You need to run
the
over.
The 3 parts was crazy.
The 3 parts was unreal. It was a middle, beginning, and end.
Yeah.
You need to run away and heal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you have some healing to do, and like, he's not gonna make you heal faster.
You also gotta like really make sure you like looking for the red flags next time. How did you know?
How did you miss that?
How did you miss that? Also, but
I mean, yeah,
sometimes
guys are psychopaths.
Sometimes you miss it.
That is fucking crazy.
Hate men.
Men are just not it these days, you guys.
No, that is crazy.
Is this a real submission I got?
Okay, wait, do it.
The guy I'm talking to has an Android, ... and
No.
does improv. So he's me.
Right.
He's me. So
every single
are you talking about me?
So every text you send is green.
Every text you send green.
I would cry.
I would cry. That is rough.
I would cry.
I'm gonna give it to you. That is rough. I prescribe an iPhone.
Yeah.
I prescribe an iPhone. I saw all 3 of my exes at the same bar.
Whoa. That's crazy.
That's gnarly, but like, good for you that you have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good
Go
for you.
off.
I'm thinking your life is going pretty swell.
Sounds great.
Honestly, like for the plot, like that sounds.
Question for you: who did you look at first?
Ooh, good question.
Great question.
Who did you look at first?
Yeah.
Follow it up with code word 3 of my exes at the bar.
Yeah.
And tell me who you looked at first, because I am very curious.
Marinate on that.
Oh,
What's the question?
there's no question.
Just
so.
like she saw
Yeah.
3 of her exes at the bar?
This is now we have a question.
Okay.
Sorry, there's no prescription for that besides.
Kisses to my ex.
Exes by Tate McRae.
Took me a solid 15 seconds.
Ooh,
It's
that was
okay.
good.
Okay.
For a week straight before Exes came out, I'd be like, fuck, Tate, it is what it is. And she'd look at me and and it was what it was. And we would do it for a
It
week
is what it is,
straight.
and it was what it was.
She'd be like, I hate you.
Bar.
It was what it was. I matched with this guy on Hinge, and 3 days later, he sent me a video of him singing a song he wrote for me.
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
I ghosted him and blocked him on every.
As you should.
Ruthless.
As you should.
Blocked him on everything, but he keeps DMing my roommates and close friends asking about me. Oh,
He's
run.
done. He's
Run.
done.
That is fucking crazy.
Hey, when someone coming from a
Yeah, coming
I'm
from a
like-
singer, I'd like you have the floor with this one.
I'm like, even though I like write songs about everyone, I'm like, that isn't a huge ick.
But they matched on Hinge.
That's crazy.
That's
He's
crazy.
obsessed.
He's obsessed. That is weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I am all for writing art about your life, but
Right.
when you're sending it to the subject after not even knowing them, like that's weird. And you're messaging like their roommates, like it's like giving
Wrong
obsessed.
guy. It's giving. I prescribe you the Netflix show.
You killed that.
Thank you.
Killed that. But
That's
who
my-
said you're not a psychiatrist?
That's my first prescription.
That was her. Yeah, you killed that. Yay. Okay, we prescribe.
Stalker.
Yeah, Stalker. We prescribe you on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or Tate prescribes you, because that was her prescription.
Prescribe you.
I don't want to live with my roommate anymore, but I don't know how to tell her.
Ooh.
That is, and I'm going to give it to her, one of the worst situations you could find yourself in.
I wouldn't know. I've never had a roommate.
Ever?
No.
Ever.
Ever.
Damn,
Just
good
me,
for
myself,
you.
and I.
No, that is like so awesome.
Thank
That
you.
means you can just like be on your own.
Right. But I also just like would not know how to like communicate with roommates.
Yeah, I got that.
Like I don't know how you
Yeah.
take the floor because I've never had a roommate.
I have never had to be like, I don't want to live with you anymore because I love my roommates and I'm very lucky. But I've seen situations where people have had to tell their roommates, like, I don't want to live with you. And I've seen the ways that it can go down.
Does it wreck the friendship?
Well, do you not remember what we were talking about last night?
Yeah.
We were literally talking about this last
Right.
night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't talk to.
His roommate for a year because
Yeah. And it
our
totally wrecked their
friend
friendship.
was living with someone. Do you think he'll care if we tell the story?
No. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Our friend was living with someone, and the way that his roommate kicked him out, and I hope you don't do this to your roommate, was just texted him like, so what are your living plans for next year?
Which is so fucked up.
Which is so fucked up.
Yeah, and then he had to live alone.
And
which
he had
is
to live
so-
alone, and
Yeah.
it's just like, you don't want to put another person in a situation like that because it's really bad karma.
It is. It's also just like that would be like the worst news, like the worst text
My
receive
heart
ever.
like breaks for whoever's gonna hear that.
I'd be pissed. I would literally never talk to them ever.
Ever.
Again.
And that's what you kind of have to come to terms with.
Yeah.
You have to be like, okay, like do you care about this friendship enough to like do you not care about it enough to be like, okay, like it's fine if we don't speak?
Yeah, if you guys aren't close, go for it. It's
Right.
your space, whatever. But
if you're close, I would try to work out the kinks and be honest.
Or you'd be like,
Honestly, but I get wanting to move out.
I know.
I think I would sit them down because
And be like, we have different living styles.
yes.
Yeah.
And also, it's so important to know that big kid decisions come with like big responsibilities too. And so if you're making the decision, like we're not in like high school and middle school anymore. If you're
No.
making the decision to move out with your friend,
Yeah.
you have to be a big kid enough to sit down with them and look at them in the face.
100%.
Because I feel like our generation's really used to hiding behind a text or a
100%.
phone call.
Yeah, never text or call.
Never
That's
text or call.
That's the worst. And also, like,
Because that happened to our friend.
how they receive it is going to be like such a miscommunication. Like,
Right.
it's just never going to be.
Imagine getting a text, I don't want to live with you anymore. Like I would sit them down and be like, this is really hard for me to say.
Yeah.
And I've been really anxious about it. This
Yeah.
is how I am feeling.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we work well living together.
Yeah.
And see what they have to say. And if they respond poorly and they're mean about it, then maybe you're right. But if they're like, maybe they'll respond with, well, tell me what I can work on.
Yeah, and have reasons.
Have
like actual reasons why it's not working.
Yeah, so I would prescribe a sit down, like an in-person sit down. Like everything needs to be handled in person. And also what I really suggest they don't do is go behind this roommate's back and like if they're in the same friend group and talk to all the friends.
Do it before it gets sour.
Yeah.
You don't want to like
handle this between you. This is between you and your roommate. This isn't between anyone else.
Yeah, don't let it get dirty or nasty.
Don't let it get dirty. So I'm prescribing an in-person talk with your roommate.
Yeah.
Because we've seen how it can turn out when that doesn't happen and it's fucked.
Not cute.
It's not cute and it doesn't age well.
No.
Another roommates one.
Wow.
My roommates are codependent on each other. I've been third wheeling for 6 months now. Help. So I think they mean like friendship third wheeling.
That sucks.
That sucks. But you know what? Like Taylor Swift says, I spoke about this with Brett and Kennedy before. In the Now That We Don't Talk, she says, the more I gave, the more they'd want me less. So if you're feeling left out.
Preach, Jake.
If you're feeling left out, the more you push it, like
the more they're gonna push you away.
I know as much as this sucks, I prescribe a new plan with a new friend.
100%. Go and live your life on your own.
Yeah.
Because it's their problem that they're excluding you.
Right. And if they see that you're like, if you seem desperate to them, people are mean.
Yeah.
People are just mean.
Yeah.
And if they see that you're like not hanging out with anyone when they're like so buddy,
They're just gonna be annoyed.
They're just gonna be like, what? And like they're gonna be mean about it. So I would just honestly make
go
a
live
new
your
plan.
life. Yeah.
New plan
Get
with
new
a new
friends.
friend.
Yeah.
I have a huge crush on my guy best friend and have for the longest time, and we are going to college in the fall, but I'm so scared to tell him how I feel.
I mean, I would tell you to tell him, but I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Yeah, because what's the point?
I know, like.
What, you're going to start a long distance relationship right before you go to college?
100%.
And like, what if he says no? Then, like, you know what? I think it's something that like, I think it's a blessing that they're about to go to college.
Yeah.
Because maybe they'll come back and they'll think of them differently, and then and then they won't have fucked up their friendship because.
Yeah.
You know.
And also going to college, like they're gonna want to like explore and
experiment
and go in relationships. There's gonna be new people all around. Like I feel like that's just never a good time to start a relationship.
I wouldn't risk the friendship.
No, I don't think so.
Because she's saying they're best friends.
Yeah, and if you find a good guy friend, like don't lose that.
Yeah, because like thank God you have one.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't risk the friendship. I would do because you're about to go to college in the fall.
Question, like, does she think that he likes him? Like, what's the situation?
See, that's what I mean. Sometimes the pussies don't give me all the info.
Context.
So this is a call for help. When you are writing these, I'm just needing a little more context
we need more
sometimes.
Context.
So I
give
can
us
like
some brackets.
so I can give you like a good prescription.
Some jot notes.
Yes. But I'm thinking I really don't want her to mess up this relationship with her best friend. Only because they're about to go to college.
Yeah, that's just like it's doomed to fail.
Go to college. If you come back from winter break and you still feel that way, yeah.
And if you feel sparks.
Yeah. And if you feel sparks, tell him. But like, who knows? You could get back from winter break. Let's say you tell him, worst case scenario, you tell him.
Yeah.
And then you get back from college and he says no. And then you get back from college and you like, don't even feel it anymore. But now your friendship's weird because you told him
and
that.
now it's awkward.
It's just like a lose-lose. So I would just go to college and figure it out after that.
Yeah, and you're gonna meet people at college too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prescribe you Gossip Girl.
Yes.
Because
tell me why.
Because there's a lot of I didn't even think this through. Because there's lots of situations where they like hook up with each other and then it ruins their friendship and then it's awkward and everyone hates each other and you're like, why did you hook up with them?
That's a great prescription, Tate.
Thank you.
Yes. That should show you, that should give you the anxiety you need to not do it.
Yeah, it's also just a great show.
Yeah, and then they all go to college and then it's awkward.
Yeah.
So watch Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Saw my ex on Hinge today and all her... Oh my God, everyone's a Hinge user.
Oh my God, that just made my heart drop.
If you saw your ex on a dating app, would you puke?
Yeah, I would puke.
I've never had a boyfriend, so I've never experienced that.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That would really suck.
I saw my ex on Hinge today, and all her pics were pics I took or pics she took to send to me when I was abroad. Ooh, I reported her.
Work.
I would do it too.
I would report.
I would do it if all the Actually, my friend once saw her ex-boyfriend on Hinge, and he had cropped her out of a fucking photo.
No.
And then it was like a selfie of them. She was the one that broke up with him, but
That
she
is
was
crazy.
like,
You could not find a better photo than the selfie you
and
took.
then I think I was in one of the photos.
What?
Yes. Oh my God. If I remember correctly, I was in one of the photos. And she was cropped out of one. And we were sitting there and we were like, what the fuck? So yeah, report them.
Yeah, report them.
Report them.
That would piss me off so much.
I would, because it's like, why am I helping you get a new partner?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, this is all my work.
This is all my work. Different photos.
And you didn't credit me.
And you didn't even credit me.
Yeah.
I would literally, if I did that, I'd be like, my ex took these.
Yeah.
I'd be like, respect.
Right.
Like, respect.
Exactly.
Yeah, I prescribe the report button. So
The
I'm
crop
glad you
is
already
crazy.
did that. I'm on exchange in France for 6 weeks, and I'm in my last week right now, and I've met this guy, and I've fallen in love with him.
Aw, cute.
Fuck. I'm addicted.
I love that.
I love that. We're acting like we're dating, and now I don't know what to do because I'm leaving in 1 week, and he's literally the love of my life, and I live in Australia.
That is so rough.
Fuck.
I'm so sad for you, girl. That sucks.
I'm so sad for her, but see, the way we're different is you're like, oh, I'm so sad for you, but you've had a boyfriend before. I've never had a boyfriend. I would be like, oh my God, I'm so jealous that this heartbreak is happening to you. Because that is so... You're going to relate to a million different songs. You know how many poems I would write?
Right. I can't believe you've never experienced heartbreak before.
Ever. I've experienced
What?
friendship heartbreak, which is arguably just as bad,
Right,
but I've
agreed.
never experienced...
Wait, Jake, why did I not know this about you?
That I've never had a boyfriend?
No.
I don't know. I've never had a boyfriend. Isn't that weird?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Also because you're like such a big music lover.
I know.
You really relate. And the lyrics too.
I know. That's my thing. I always tell Tate. Well, you know, we always talk about it.
Right.
I like. I will always
You
send her
dive
like
deep.
lyrics I like and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
So maybe that's why I want to relate so bad,
Right.
and maybe that's why I'm looking for the wrong things. But
You're looking for the heartbreak. You're looking for the drama.
I would prescribe to you "Come Back, Be Here" by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I guess you're in New York today.
Oh, long
It's
distance.
about being in love with people. It's about a long distance relationship.
Oh, that's so cute.
Are any of your songs about long distance?
No.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I thought it was my phone.
I
I was
have
like,
the
who the
craziest
fuck is
ringer
calling
ever.
me? And I also don't know how I've never heard that ringer.
It's because I unplugged to plug in with you.
Mhm. Oh, same. My situationship told me he wanted to get me flowers for Valentine's Day, but I
Cute.
don't deserve them.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you fishing for me to tell you deserve them?
Yeah, what is this? What is this question?
It's fine. Take the flowers. It's
Take
not a
the
big deal.
flowers.
Oh my God. And
You deserve them, girl. Why don't you deserve them?
I don't know, but I'm going to prescribe some self-love.
Yeah.
I'm going to prescribe
Take a bubble bath.
take a bubble bath and be like, I love
Me.
me. Oh, Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld. I'm
Perfect.
prescribing I Love Myself by Haley
Great one.
Steinfeld.
That's a great one.
And that is it for the Tell Me What's Wrong. So you guys, we are moving into our final section of the day. And
Wait, this is speeding through.
I know.
This goes by so fast.
I know, but you know we've done it's been an hour.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Feels like it's been 5 minutes.
That is the biggest compliment I think you've given me
I'm having-
ever. Because it means you're like so comfortable and having fun.
I'm giving you better compliments than that.
Yeah, that is true.
Come on.
So I created this segment specifically for Tate. Yeah. It's a rapid fire tell me what's wrong.
This is perfect.
It's called Act Now or Think Later. And we are going to read really quick tell me what's wrongs.
Okay.
And we are going to decide if you should act on it now or sit and think about it for later.
Okay.
The about it in the title is silent. Ooh, you see your friend's situationship on a dating app. Act now or think later.
Oh, act now. Tell your friend right now.
Act now.
Yeah.
Because if you don't act now,
your friend is gonna get led on for so long.
and then it's gonna come out that you knew.
100%.
And then they're gonna be like, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah. I've had that happen to me before.
Have you actually?
I've had a Tinder profile sent to me of my boyfriend.
Do I know this?
I don't think you do.
Was this?
And I said, must be fake.
Keeping all that.
I said, this is for sure fake. It was verified.
No.
It was verified.
And you got it sent to you?
Yeah.
But thank God you did.
For my best friend. I was so smart.
When was this?
I said, it's fake.
Rue, when was this?
Rue, when was this? I don't know, like mid-relationship.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't believe it, so it didn't hurt me at the time.
So act now.
Act now.
Act now, girl. Okay. Ooh. I think we did this one in the sauna the other day.
Okay.
Because I was like, I found this really fun game for us. You see your friend texting about you. Act now or think later.
Act now. I would be like, what are you doing? I'd be so pissed.
I'd be so anxious. I would think about it later, and I'd
Really?
probably talk to another friend about it. I'd be like, I think I saw them texting about me.
Okay, I would be like,
You'd act now.
yeah, I'd be like, what's your problem? I'd be
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
The proper response is to act now. So
Yeah.
Tate is correct.
I
Act
just
now.
like, why, like, that's so fucked up. Act now, confront them. I feel like it's so pointless to just like,
Yeah, because you're seeing them talk shit about you.
yeah,
I've actually been caught doing that before.
talking shit about someone.
Yes, in front of them.
Okay, and what
And
happened?
they turned to me and said, what are you doing?
Oh,
and
so
I
you
said-
had this exact scenario.
I said, so from the person who actually did it, you
Yeah.
should call them out because I had no time to text the person. Stop texting me.
Right.
So yeah, I
So
would definitely act
you
now.
got caught in the act. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Really? I feel like that's going to be the most honest response.
You have to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're the one talking shit, which I know some of you are, you got to be honest.
Okay, and also, like, yeah, if someone's talking shit about you, asking them now, they're going to have no excuse. And if, I'm not,
No, you are.
they're going to have,
they're gonna have no excuse on the spot.
And then, like, if you were to confront them about a week later, they'd be like, oh, no, that was just blah, blah, blah.
Time to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so act now.
Confront them in the moment.
Definitely don't think about it later. I think maybe I only said think about it later at first because I'm the culprit.
Right. You're like, so I've been on both ends.
And I want to have the week to think about an excuse. Oh, okay, this is an interesting one. And I'm wondering if this ever happened with you. Your boyfriend doesn't like your group of friends.
Oh.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I was just like, okay.
Yeah. Like,
I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? They're my friends.
but looking back at it, do you wish you had acted now or thought later?
About what? Like to him?
Yeah, because it says your boyfriend doesn't like your group of friends. I guess, do you say something to him or do you not?
There's like nothing you can do to like change that though.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything you can like really do
right.
to like
Make them like each other.
like them.
Yeah.
So I guess you'd think about it later.
Yeah.
I don't
mean, think later, girl.
think later.
Get that dick now. Think later.
Yeah.
Your friend gets a bad haircut. Act now or think later.
Act now.
Think later. Because what are they supposed to do?
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess.
Oh,
okay.
I
Well,
see
no.
what-
Okay, no. Coming from
now-
a girl with long hair, I want to see where
Okay,
you're taking this.
now I hear your side because of like offending someone.
Right, but now I want to hear your
Okay,
side.
but so I walked into school one day when I was in grade 10 with like dark pitch black hair. It was so ugly on me. And I had a short little haircut. It was like a medium length. It was so ugly. And everyone told me I looked amazing except for except for my best friend. She was like, never again. And she was like, I hate it. You look awful. Like, this is not good for your skin tone.
Were you
And
mad at her at the time?
pissed. But then I changed my hair color
Mhm.
and I look back at photos and I'm like, thank God you told me something.
Are you still close with her?
She's my only best friend left.
Act now.
Act now. I'm like, you'd rather know. Like, sometimes you can't tell when you're looking at yourself in the mirror every day.
Yeah. Act now.
Act now.
Especially if it's fucking changeable.
Be a
I
true
guess your hair
friend.
is changeable. If they get a tattoo, you can't be like,
you
God,
can't be
I
like-
hate it.
Yeah.
Because that's permanent.
But they can change their hair
But if
color.
you have a hair, if your friend has a haircut, you can be like, if they have a dress on that you don't
if
like.
they have a haircut,
Yeah.
a bad hair, like a bob or something, it's going to take a second to grow. So
Right.
maybe don't say something. But if
Yeah.
it's a hair color, they can change that.
100%.
Yeah.
So act now.
Act now.
Someone you sort of, kind of know has really bad breath. Act now or think later. You don't need to think about this at all.
Act now.
Yeah. What? You would say something to them?
If someone you
If
like,
someone like you kind of sort of know was like, Tate, what's up?
I'd be like, you want some gum?
Yeah, you would.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I have gum.
Yeah. Okay, I love your honesty. So I'm gonna say think later just because I hate confrontation, but
Yeah.
I think act now was like maybe the proper response because you're saving them from themselves.
Yeah.
A girl your friends would start spreading rumors about you. Act now that is not your friend.
Act now.
That's not your friend.
Yeah, cut them off.
Cut them off.
Cut them off.
Cut them off.
Cut them off. They're not your friend. You shouldn't be around them.
At all.
Keep your circle small.
Okay, now this is the last one.
Okay.
This is the last one.
Okay.
You hook up with what? Which other one?
How did you miss these?
Yep, there's two more. There's two more. There's
Okay.
two more.
Okay, 2 more.
You hook up with a guy and later find out he has a girlfriend. Act now or think later.
You hook up with a guy and later find out he's a girlfriend. Ugh.
Like, do you message the girl? Or do you just like think about it later? I would think about it for a minute.
I would think about it because you'd want to like figure out how to approach it. You cut off the guy.
Cut off the guy.
completely.
Act now on that end.
Act now on cutting off the guy.
But messaging the girl, his girlfriend,
you have to approach that like delicately.
Yeah, because you don't want to like fuck her life up as well. Like,
Yeah,
you
and
want,
not make her miserable.
right.
You have to think about that message, so you don't come across like a bitch.
Interfering in someone else's relationship is always the trickiest thing because like you're gonna be like, well, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? But it's just like history has proven time and time again that like interfering in other people's relationships, like sometimes it just really, as I think as you grow older, you realize that like you just want to be when you're in high school and middle school, you're like, oh my God, of course I'm gonna tell them this, that, and the other. But as you grow older, you kind of realize that like meddling in someone else's, I wouldn't call it meddling, but like interfering or just being in their relationship is going to cause everyone pain.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just easier to be like, damn, you're a shitty guy. But I would definitely think about messaging
You have
the
to
girl.
for sure think about it.
Think about it.
Because that's going to be so hard for her to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay.
Oh, and it's kind of similar. So
Okay.
this is a great way
Okay.
to end the act now or think later.
Okay.
Your best friend's boyfriend was seen flirting with his ex at a bar. Act now or think later?
Act now.
Act now.
I'm telling my best friend right now.
Me too.
I'm
That-
texting
yeah.
her instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I think is just as simple. You have to
know. Yeah.
So much. There's a lot to be said for not interfering in someone's relationship. But if I saw my best friend's boyfriend flirting with any girl at any bar, immediate photo sent to my friend.
100%.
You're knowing.
They have to know.
They have to know.
Yeah.
Act now.
And also, it's just flirting. Like they have to like. It's not like they have hooked up with them yet.
So that is it for the Act Now or Think Laters. And just because it is based off her sophomore album, I'm going to tell you right now to go stream Think Later by Tate McRae. It is fucking fantastic. And it is the best album you'll hear this year.
Thanks.
And I mean that. And I'm not just saying that because she's my friend.
I love you. Thank you.
Okay, so what did we learn today in today's session?
What did we learn?
I think we learned that it's important to act now if it's your best friend's relationship and that's at stake. And it's important to think about it if it's not your closest friend's relationship and to really like make sure you're. No, that's not what we learned today.
Honesty is always key. Your eyes, you said.
Yeah, like wait, what's happening? Honesty is key.
Honesty is always key. Like honestly, facing things in the moment is much easier than dealing with the backlash after.
Yes.
Like,
being honest and doing things in person is always better.
It's always the key.
I think that was our biggest takeaway
Honesty
today.
and in person.
Honesty in person.
Stop beating around the bush.
Stop beating around the bush.
Yeah.
And that's what we learned today.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, so today was super fun. Oh, your session's up, guys. Thank you so much for coming to Therapuss. Tate, thank you for coming on your first ever podcast. I'm saying that again because I feel really special. You are welcome in the Therapuss office anytime.
Thank you for having me.
Me and the pussies love you so much.
Love you
Thank
more.
you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Stream Think Later. And I think now we're going to go hang out.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Throw your tents up. Our fingers down. So 1, 2, 8. Tense up. Hi, pussies. Welcome back to Therapuss. Today we are airing one of my favorite episodes ever. It is with Glenn Powell, movie star, Pilates class goer extraordinaire. Glenn and I met, I don't really remember when. I think it was like maybe half a year ago or whatever, but we instantly hit it off. He's the best. When he said he'd come on Therapuss, I literally was like overjoyed. I never thought he would do it, and he did. He's really just the hardest working, best guy I know. His new movie Hitman comes out in theaters on May 24th and comes out on Netflix on June 7th. He's also in Twister. He's the leading man right now. He's incredible, and I can't wait for you guys to get to know him more. As a reminder, submit Tell Me What's Wrongs to passthatpuss.com. Leave a name and number if you're feeling fancy. I'd love to give you a call. And yeah, I'm not going to bore you with me talking forever. So without further ado, I present to you Therapuss with Glenn Powell. Okay, guys, welcome the one, the only Glenn Powell to Therapuss.
Oh, shucks, dude. This has been a long time coming, man.
It's been a long time coming. Should we introduce the star of the show here? If you can see.
Brisky, come here.
Brisket.
This is Brisky.
This is Brisket. This is Glenn's dog, who's going to make an appearance the entire episode. I told Glenn was going to leave Brisket behind. I said, absolutely, you must bring him.
But maybe should I give him a less creaky chew toy? Or
I don't think it matters.
Okay, cool.
Does it matter, Nolan?
It's kind of like the ASMR sort of thing. Like people can really hear Brisket chewing the whole time. Which
I agree.
Nice.
And people will like it. It's very ASMR.
It is ASMR. All right, good.
So, Glenn, what are you therapist about today?
What am I therapist about
I was
today?
going to do Theraplease because I've actually never seen you angry.
It takes a lot to get me angry. When I get angry, I usually don't get angry on my own behalf. I have a pretty long fuse. It's usually on other people's behalfs that I get upset.
That's really. What's your star sign?
Libra.
Ugh, you're great.
What's your star sign?
Scorpio.
God
bless us all.
Wait, so wait, where are you? Because I'm on like a verge. I'm like,
wait, I'm October 27th. You're October what?
21st.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Dare I say a joint birthday party?
I was just thinking.
Yeah,
we got to do it.
Joint birthday party
In the plunge, Pilates.
In the
Everybody's
plunge.
getting shredded.
Everyone has to plunge and everyone has to do Pilates and shake their ass.
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Everyone will come. People normally don't come to my parties, but if Glenn Powell's hosting with me, everyone will come. I know you all will.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So what are you therapists about? Is it anything?
You know, I would say a new thing in my life that I'm therapist about is this thing. This is the only thing that's been new
Your
for
phone?
me. No, people going
a
holster side with my phone.
Okay.
I think that's one of the only things that I get. I feel like when having like dinner with my family or anybody, it's just like I just feel like it's like one of those signs where I'm like, if people want to come up and just ask for
you would prefer that.
I'm into that.
Right.
I think it's the side holster one that I it's a weird thing that's like I don't know why
because they don't think you notice.
Yeah, and I feel like it's I like when people like say hi and come up and you know it's like they've seen the movie or whatever. It's like that's great. I think it's the sneaky one that
pisses you off.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're trying to pull one over on you.
Yeah.
But you're like,
there's something about it that doesn't feel like we're on the same team.
Right.
You know, where it's like if people ask for a picture, I'm like, yeah, dude, let's do it, you know?
That's my number one insecurity and freak out. If someone's asking me for something and I'm scared they're making fun of me.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, cause,
makes me feel like shit.
Because there are people that, I think that's the one thing that I've like realized is that, like I remember, you know, I'm a big Texas Longhorn fan, right? And I remember I was in Oklahoma shooting twisters, and I was watching the Big 12 championship game. Texas was playing Oklahoma State, and this guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey man, can I? You know, my girlfriend really wants a picture with you." And this is a big bar. I mean, I'm talking really big. And I said, "Yeah, where's she?" He goes, "Oh, she's at the bar. Game's going on." I'm like, "Okay, just on the next play, I'll run over and say hi." And so I literally like went to the other end of the bar. Took pictures of all these people on the way and had conversation, trying to take a picture with his girlfriend. Finally got there, and then he like did this like thing, which is basically the middle finger to. I'm in the picture with his girlfriend, and he gets in the picture and he throws the horns down sign, which is like the middle finger in Texas. And I was just like, dude, like I came all the way across the bar to do a picture for your girlfriend, and you do that. You know what I was like? That's like it's just like things like that where because I find that this ride is been really cool and everybody's really it's fun when people like the stuff that you
Right.
make, and it's all that stuff. But then there's some people you realize they're not out for your best interest, and just like you're talking about, it can get you in your own head
Oh my
about
God.
stuff. And you start distrusting everybody, and that sucks.
Right.
Because it's not fair to anybody when most people are just really nice.
Most people are so nice, but some aren't. Like I call pussies during this podcast, and one time I called someone I called someone, and then I saw a story of them being like, Jake called me and like was making fun of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, it makes me not want to do that anymore.
Totally.
But that's not fair to all the other pussies.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're trying to when you're being genuine,
Right.
with somebody, and you go out of your way to like do the thing, and then somebody's intention, like I'm realizing this with interviews, right? Like sometimes, like when you're promoting a movie, some people want to like actually ask you about the fun of something and whatever,
Right.
and then some people are looking for dirt.
Right.
And when you feel that all of a sudden you're like, oh, I think they're looking for like dirt on a co-star or a story that's going to get people in trouble or to try to take it out of context. All of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't like this anymore. Like right now you feel like you're on the stand or something. It's like, this sucks,
Right.
And I think that's, it takes all the fun out of it,
Yeah.
when people, because then it becomes duplicitous, and then people aren't actually like, feel free to be like a little like messy and fun in interviews. They're like kind of,
Because they're
that's why Hollywood kind of sucks in a lot.
Yeah.
That's why there's no fun in Hollywood. Everybody has to be a politician,
Right.
Like back in the day, people were like,
It's very political.
Yeah, it's very political.
It's very
you can't
political.
have scars anymore the same
Right.
way you used to.
I mean, now with like the phones too, it's just like everything's on camera.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, speaking of movies, I feel like we should talk about Hitman.
Let's do it.
I watched the trailer last night. Also, to prep for this, I rewatched Top Gun Maverick, which was crazy to rewatch after we became friends because you're kind of an asshole in the film.
yeah.
And I was like, wait, that's like not giving Glenn though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, wait, he's not like this at all in person.
Yeah.
It was crazy to watch. I was watching it on the plane last night.
It's fun. It's a fun movie, right?
I cried at the end.
No, it's a good, like that movie I'm like really proud of because I'm now realizing like the bigger a movie is, the harder it is to be like heartfelt and emotional.
Yeah.
Like innately, like when movies become big, they kind of become more impersonal. And that movie gets me. Like I watched that movie a bunch on that premiere circuit, and it got me every time.
Oh my God, how many times did you have to watch that movie?
Let's see. I watched it first I watched it during COVID. It was like the very beginning of COVID. We had just finished the movie. So I watched it at Paramount with all the young guns. Tom was in London. So that was the first time I saw it. Then I saw it at the San Diego premiere. And then I saw it at Cannes.
Okay.
And then I saw it in London. And then I think I've just seen it that many times.
You've seen it you sat there and watched yourself on screen 4 times.
Four times.
Oh my God, I could never. I could never. Well, thank God I have no opportunity to. So.
No, man. I'll tell you. I told you this is like after we started becoming friends. I was literally like, oh, dude, you definitely have an acting career ahead of you. You really do. It's a funny thing to watch people because like I've realized over the course of I've been out in this town a long time trying to do this thing, and you see the people in your acting classes or the people that have gone out and you guys run lines together or whatever it is, and you see like who ends up transcending to a new place, and it's always the people that have a good attitude, which you do have, tenacity, which you definitely have.
Oh my God, Glenn!
And a sharp attribute, which is like a thing that makes you singular, and you have all those things.
Oh my God. Yeah. No one gasses me up like Glenn. Like, let me just say, I leave the workout definitely feeling fat, but like, I'm like, okay, well, Glenn told me I was funny, so it's fine. It's not that serious.
We have a good time. We have a good time in there. I really, after you do Pilates with Jake, you don't want to do Pilates with anyone else. You really want an exclusive Pilates relationship.
Yes. We have a very exclusive Pilates relationship.
Yeah.
Glenn didn't go today, so I did not go today. I was like, oh, I can't make it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. If we get too busy and we can't coordinate schedules, we really have an obesity contract.
Yes.
It's like we just stop working.
Right.
Out
except the obesity contract actually only affects me. So it's like he donates the obesity he would receive to me. Someone commented on my TikTok the other day. They were like, "You look so skinny," and I was like, "Oh, do I not usually?" Like, fuck.
No, I'm telling you, dude. It's. But you're putting in the work.
I am.
I've noticed a serious difference. It's
like
stop. No, it really is like it's honestly that's like that's like what it takes. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? Just getting in the sweat, eating right.
That's how the cavemen did it.
That's how the cavemen did.
But most of them went to aloe, they said.
All the cavemen wore aloe.
Yeah, they all wore aloe. And then made the wheel.
Yeah, we should. You know, that's the one thing. Aloe is branded everywhere. We don't have like an aloe loincloth.
Yeah.
Like a caveman loincloth sort of workout.
Oh, I think they have one in the Museum of Natural History.
That's true. And the aloe section.
Yeah,
There's a
the
whole
aloe section.
The aloe section of the
All
museum.
everywhere. The pilgrims, all dressed in aloe. Like head to toe. HTT.
Yeah.
So about Hitman.
Yes.
You worked with Richard Linklater,
Yes.
who's, I've told you, one of my favorite directors.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, he directed Boyhood,
Yep.
which is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's with Patricia Arquette. It's filmed over, 12 years with the same actors? It's like pinnacle filmmaking. So what was it like working with Richard? And he's presenting you with an award next week, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm getting inducted into the Texas Film Hall of Fame.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. I'm super excited. And that's actually cool. I'm really excited because I'm doing it at the Paramount Theater, which is where I started my theater career in Austin. So it's like I grew up doing theater at this theater in Austin, right on Congress. It's like where a lot of my most special memories of hey buddy, making, like really falling in love with acting and all that stuff was. So the fact that I'm getting inducted at that theater is like incredibly special. And also just like working with Rick. Rick gave me one of my first movies with Fast Food Nation. So we've been working together since we were like 14.
No way.
I was 14 years old. He wasn't 14. I was like 14 years old. And then we worked on Everybody Wants Them together when I was probably like 24. And then we worked on Apollo 10 and a half and then wrote and produced this movie together.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you have all these like different costumes. For those who don't know, I'll put it up on the screen. But which was your favorite to wear? Because my favorite's the tatted one. Oh my God, hi, Brisket.
Tanner.
Yeah.
Tanner is like, people have compared Tanner to the Tiger King guy. What's his
Yes, Joe, what's
Joe
his name?
Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
It's so funny. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, I'm going to lint roll the shit out of your couch after this. I promise.
Yeah, no.
This is insane.
Wait, no, I'm honored. Brisket, come here.
Brisket, go back over here.
Come here. Come hang.
Go over here. Good.
He's like, no, I don't want to.
The funniest thing is, so Tanner's this character, like, because what you basically had is like, there's the real guy that I'm playing in the movie is a guy named Gary Johnson. So this whole thing is based on this Texas Monthly article about this real guy who was like a psychology professor who basically moonlighted with a police department as a fake hitman in sting operations, right? And so the story is that he would basically, because hitmen don't really exist, he would put on all these disguises to, as a psychology professor, he would psychoanalyze these people and then become the fantasy of what they thought a hitman was. So all of these characters are based on these debriefs of stuff that I was actually listening to, because like the real Gary Johnson, they called him the Laurence Olivier of fake hitman. So he would, he would like put on all these disguises. So I would like go through these things and like listen to these conversations and kind of infuse it into the movie. And Tanner's sort of like this swamp boat, sort of like just redneck guy. He seems like kind of a, like, he seemed like a disgruntled vet who ended up running a swamp boat company and did some shady shit on that. You didn't know what he was, but the funniest part is like, I love how people are gravitating towards all these different things and kind of coming up with nicknames for all of them. And Tiger King is definitely my
It's giving Tiger King. And then one of them's giving Severus Snape.
Yeah, the Russian guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't realize while we were playing, I had no idea we were doing Severus Snape, but the voice is very different. It's a Russian guy.
Oh my God. I'm very excited for this movie to come out.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to see it. It's been fun. It's been fun to also, watch this with an audience. Like the audience is just loving it. And you see these like, Rick's movies, like Boyhood or Before Sunrise or Sunset or, he made
I forgot he did
School
those.
of Rock. He did, he's made some just like some Dazed and Confused, like some of the greatest movies of all time. And this one is just like really, it's been fun because this movie's just fun.
Right.
Just like audiences you leave smiling and you have a blast. And I think it's got like a fun message.
You're kind of bringing back that genre of movies, like feel good movies.
Yeah, I'm trying, because that's what I like remember is like when I was a kid watching movies, like you just left the theater feeling good. You didn't feel, and I don't know why there's been this kind of trend that like good movies have to end on a dour
yeah.
note, you know, and like they have to be slogged through. And like when you watch movies in like award season, you know, like the movies that you're like, damn, I got to saddle up for this one. Like, I'm going to feel like shit after this movie.
Right.
You know, and like I just remember it's like movies that really stick with you, you want to rewatch them.
Right.
You know, and a lot of times like there's this like, God, I have to saddle up for this thing, and you watch it and you just sort of go, okay, cool, I got that done, and that was an impressive performance or impressive movie, but you don't want to go through it again. Right. And there's a place for those movies, but I think the movies that I got into this business for are the ones that I couldn't wait to watch again.
Right. What were some of your favorites like growing up? Like, what were some of your favorite? Because a lot of people say, you know, Glenn is bringing back rom-coms. You know, rom-coms are back.
Yeah.
Did you watch rom-coms growing up?
Yeah, I loved rom-coms growing up. Legally Blonde.
Oh, the best.
One of my favorites. That was one that my sisters loved Legally Blonde. My mom loved Legally Blonde. And I think I got to meet one of my neighbors in LA was a Karen McCullough who wrote Legally Blonde.
No way.
So she wrote He's the Man, Legally Blonde, or She's the Man. Wrote 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh,
so
iconic.
some of like our favorite movies growing up, like she wrote all of them, and she's just The House Bunny.
I love The House Bunny. I love The House Bunny. Oh my God, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
I'll introduce you to Karen. She's a trip, and she's so funny. But that's like, you know, I think the rom-coms, like she's even come up to me recently because she writes all these great scripts, but for a while these studios just were like, no, they're not marketable. So I am proud that like getting calls from my friends that write rom-coms, they're like, yo, you just
brought it back.
Help me pay my mortgage. You know what I mean? Like it's been really nice. And Sydney and I feel just proud that like this thing is just kind of hit.
Yeah, oh, it really hit. Such a good movie.
Yeah, thanks.
You guys promoted the fuck out of that movie. It never ended. It was like city after city after city. How long did you promo that movie for?
No, you know what the funniest part is Sydney was shooting and I was shooting at the same time. So I was shooting Twisters and she was shooting another movie at the same time. So we would actually meet up for 2 days. Like I flew to Australia. We did a quick little reshoot, and then we shot 1 day of all those promotional things that you saw. And then right after right after like I wrapped Twisters, we shot 2 more days of stuff. So all of that stuff that inundated people's TikToks, you know, Instagram and stuff for like a month, we shot in like 2 days.
Was it exhausting?
Yeah, it was just like nonstop for 2 days.
But it's crazy. I mean, it's a testament to you guys because you couldn't tell that you filmed it over 2 days. Every one seemed like a brand new day.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the crazy part is it's taught, you know, Sid and I really put a lot of thought into, you know, when actors like used to promote movies, like used to be really fun. Like I feel like nobody's really having that much fun when they're promoting movies. Like so often it's a slog, and like Sydney and I have the best time together. So we're like, how do we just like make people actually like, this is a movie about having fun.
Right.
Like you should leave that movie singing and dancing, and the press tour should kind of feel like that. So Sid and I were trying to have as much fun as possible, but
it showed. You guys had a bunch of fun.
We were kind of everywhere.
Yeah. How many times have you seen that movie?
What?
Anyone But You. Because you said you saw Top Gun 4 times.
I saw it in the edit twice. I've only seen the finished product once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you're able to watch yourself. Like I can't. I can't even watch my TikToks back.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like I actually can't.
It does get in your own head. I remember because also movies, people forget that like when you're watching like a rough cut of a movie, it's probably like watching like the footage that you're of yourself that you're having to edit, right? So you sit there and you're like, I hate myself. Like, you're the worst. I remember watching Hidden Figures for the first time, and that's a movie that had this like incredible life, Oscar-nominated movie. And I remember watching it for the first time on the Fox lot. And this is before all the effects were done, and the music was in, the sound design. And I literally left the movie, and I puked in the bushes. I thought I ruined this movie. I was like, all these women put in these great performances, and it's like the legacy of these women. I was like, I literally ruined this movie. I literally walked out and I was like, oh my God. Like it feels like the most atrocious thing you can do as an actor is just be terrible in a movie about real life people that like need a real life story. But I remember it's like, and then, you know, once the music gets in there, seams start getting, you know, it starts being polished a little bit. But I remember that's like, there's no loathing, self-loathing like people that are actually doing it, you know. And it's like because we all want to be good and you all want to service something greater, and nobody wants to be the weak point in a movie.
Right.
You know, and nobody, especially when you're talking about real life stories. So, but I can, you know, what you do every day, because you're putting yourself out there. You know, I get to hide behind a character a little bit more. You know, what you're doing is a very different ask and a very different configuration, because you really are having to like generate an entire format and persona and character to a degree. Like, it is you,
yes,
but there's not much to hide behind in terms of who you are and what your life is and what you care about and your opinions and all of it.
It's like, I feel like I was having so much trouble like describing what I am, and then I was like finally came up with like, okay, I think I'm like an internet personality. But when you're like a personality and like someone's shitting on you, it's like, oh, they're shitting on me. They're not shitting on the character. They're not shitting on my performance. They're shitting on me.
Yes. And I think that's one thing that I have realized in this last little bit. McConaughey gave me some good advice about this, which is like, you sort of have to be like, Bruce Wayne is still Batman.
Yes.
Right? But when he's Batman, they're shooting at Batman. He can't really get hurt because he's kind of like, you know, impenetrable, whatever. But like, you have to know who the audience is shooting at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like, you have to be able to go home and like separate the Therapuss versus Jake Shane.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And sort of let them shoot at the Therapuss.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to, that's like a hard thing, but like, what you're doing is innately you're gonna have to bleed.
Yeah.
You know, and you're gonna have to kind of get shot at. And I'm realizing that now. I was like, there has to be like Glenn Powell, you know, the public persona. And then there's got to be who I actually am, you know, because the audience only has certain context clues.
Right.
They only know what they see on articles and, you know, red carpets or behind the scenes interviews. Like, they don't really know who I am.
Right.
So
I feel like that's where I get so anxious, because I feel like everyone, like, I don't feel like I have a separation between who I present myself as and who I am. I feel like I'm the same person.
Well, you're a very authentic, genuine person. Which makes it feel that way, because like what you are doing here, you're just being like you.
Right.
At the same time, they're even though you're being you, they are only seeing the walls in here.
Yes.
And what happens in here, they're not seeing the rest of your life. So that's the other thing, that like you're still only getting a sliver of what you're sort of presenting, you know, and there's all these other wonderful parts of you that, you know, people don't get to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good to have the Batman Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
The Beyonce Sasha Fierce.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh. What? How do you know that?
Beyonce Sasha Fierce?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. Are you excited for Cowboy Carter tonight?
By the way, she's a full blown country star tonight.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So are we talking because is it Blue Ivy? Blue Ivy?
Is on what?
Wait, is she performing?
No, yes, she was. Beyonce's country album comes out tonight.
Oh, it does?
Yes, Cowboy Carter.
Oh, that's
Miley Cyrus is on it. Dolly Parton's on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's lit.
Wait, have you listened to it?
No, I'm going to at 9 p.m. on the dot. I'm turning my phone off.
9 p.m. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're just hours away.
We're hours away from the way Beyonce will change country music forever.
Cowboy Carter's a great album name, by the way.
Great, sick.
Yeah.
Like, I want that on a t-shirt.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be on a t-shirt.
Oh, for sure. I actually almost bought one today, and I'm like, I feel like she's going to release better merch.
You look good in a cowboy hat. Maybe you should get a Cowboy Carter cowboy hat.
Maybe for Coachella, I should be wearing a cowboy hat.
Not a bad idea.
If you guys see me in a cowboy hat for Coachella, it's because of this conversation.
Okay. Good.
Should we get... Okay, do you know about the Tell Me What's Wrongs?
No, tell me.
Okay. So the pussies write in, and they tell us what's wrong.
Okay.
And we prescribe them a remedy.
Oh, I love this.
So like, and you're so knowing of like movies and TV shows and music. And also, I actually was like, I need to ask Glenn this when he gets here. What are you watching right now, like movie-wise, TV-wise, and what are you listening to?
You know, I'm doing all sorts of, I'm reading more than I'm watching right now. I gotta say, like, I've the good news is it's like, it's nice when people are sending you a lot, but I'm churning out like 3 scripts a day right now.
Oh,
so
yeah. For those who don't know, Glenn at Aloe, every single day I walk in and he's on the treadmill, dripping sweat, flipping through a script as he's on the treadmill. I'm like, okay, wait, I can't text and walk. So like, I don't know how this is happening. I'm like, whoa. Like, damn. But yeah, you do read a lot of scripts.
I read a lot. So I'm actually, this is probably the first time in my life, because I really love decompressing and just like watching just random stuff. Just watched the Johnny Manziel doc. That was really great. But like, honestly, I love hosting movie nights. That's like kind of my big thing, is like, that's how I bring my friends together.
Yeah.
I'll, have some food, cook people some dinner, have a little movie night, and just kind of have people with drinks and stuff. I haven't done that in a hot minute, because it's just life's kind of been on a crazy clip.
Well, you've been all over the place.
Yeah, I just haven't had a lot of
free time
to just just like kick it. So but I am. That's like one of my favorite things to do is movies. So if you tell me what's good,
I'll give you a few racks. Oh my God. Brisket. I'm going to make a clip of just everything Brisket has done during this entire episode, because I'm not okay. He's like, literally looks like a blanket. Okay, well, Brisket, we're going to get into the tell me what's wrongs, if that's okay with you. My goodness. Okay.
This literally looks like fur coming, like there's so much fur. When I adopted from LaBelle Foundation.
I love LaBelle Foundation.
They're the best. And he, I heard he was hypoallergenic. Oh. Very much not the case.
Okay. Well, do you know when his birthday is?
April 10th.
Oh my God.
Right around the corner.
Literally almost your B-Day. Are you an Aries? He's an Aries, right? Yeah.
Is that, so what's an Aries?
Fiery.
I can see it.
You're such a Libra. I didn't know you were a Libra. You are such a Libra. Aren't you a Libra? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
What's your birthday? October 17th.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Triple birthday.
We're all October.
We're all doing Pilates on our birthdays.
Part 1. I feel like I'm going insane. My boyfriend just moved in with his friend and her girlfriend, which I didn't love. He's living with another woman, which is weird to me. I sucked it up, but now that I'm there all the time, I see that she's obsessed with him. Literally up his ass, cracking up at all his jokes. Also major pick-me vibes. Yeah, I get that. She talks to him more than her own boyfriend. Ooh, shady, shady, shady. I trust my boyfriend fully, but I can't help but feel so uncomfortable. The situation feels impossible because they signed a year-long lease. Pussmaster, do I need to chill?
Oof.
Yeah, that's rough.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, well, I'm like psycho. So like I would like burn the house down. I'd be like, oh my God, your lease. What are we gonna do? Like I would commit arson. Like first of all, actually, I would never have even let that happen. I would never let my boyfriend move in with someone that I could see him becoming romantically involved with. I just would never let that happen.
Yeah. It's a tough one. Because like I'm not a jealous type at all. I'm like the opposite, but I do believe in your gut.
Right. So, yeah.
And if you start seeing certain eyes by someone's significant other, right, it's a hard thing to let go and forget about.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, but by the way, maybe, so this is her boyfriend.
Lives with another girl.
Yeah, girls have that instinct. I think maybe
it's killer instinct.
Maybe they, this is the time to. How do we don't have an age?
I'm guessing early 20s is the vibe I'm getting.
How long have they been together? Because maybe look, jealousy doesn't go away.
Not saying, oh my God, I am the most jealous person alive.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you're saying you're not jealous. I bleed jealousy like it runs in my blood. Like I can't control it. It's just who I am. But this situation, like not to like make her feel, I mean, actually I'm going to validate her feelings. Like he totally could be cheating on you. Like I would prescribe, I think he is. Like I would prescribe the movie Wild Child with Emma Roberts, because in the movie she leaves to go to boarding school and her boyfriend's friends with her girlfriend and he cheats on her.
All right, so here's Wild Child is a movie.
Yeah.
In the documentary Wild Child with Emma Roberts. Here's the other thing is that there's an element of I've realized over the course of my life that sometimes you just have to let things happen. Like inevitably, if someone's going to cheat on you, if someone's going to hurt you, if someone's going to break up with you, it's like, it's going to happen whether you're there or not, or that person is like, you're gonna bleed over the course of your life, right? And by the way, that's a good thing. That's how you learn good lessons. Like if you move through life unscathed, then you don't really learn anything. And you know, nobody hopes to go into romantic relationships getting hurt. That's why it's important to kind of on the front side, I would say, be, you know, aware and be like, trust your gut and trust your instinct and only date the people that you feel like have your best interest at heart. But like, you're never going to be able to keep eyes on somebody 24/7.
Right.
So if you don't trust them, then like, it ain't going to work ever.
It doesn't sound like she's trusting him, and it sounds like she hates this girl. I don't know what I would do, because like if she says anything, he's going to be like, you're a jealous freak. So I would just break up with him because I think he's cheating on you.
I would say, no, I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
And knowing all the drama through all the years of being next to them and a bunch of female cousins, there are some girls that are out for blood.
Yes,
right?
there are.
That are out to steal the boyfriend. They're out like, and by the way, on the other side, boyfriends that are out to steal girlfriends and those sort of things. Like, and you got to trust your gut, you know, when you see those people, because some people, they just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
You know?
And speaking of burning, you should burn his apartment down, because then his lease will be over. So that's what we prescribe.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, God. Poor girl. Jake and amazing, sexy special guest. That's you. I matched with a guy on Bumble like 2 weeks ago while he was visiting, and I may sound like a crazy person, but we quite possibly are soulmates. Okay, me. But like, we haven't met. Haha, me. We do have plans to spend a weekend together soon and a concert to go to in a few months, but you've never met. It's comfortable, exciting, terrifying, all at the same time. We talk all day, every day. Am I crazy? No. What do you think? Did you follow?
I did follow.
Oh, wow. A lot of people don't in this room.
This person sounds like a lot.
Yeah. A lot.
This person sounds like, you know, look, I'm look, big fan of believing in love, believing in the potential of love. At the same time, you know, you got to take it day by day. I would be careful. You want to hear a crazy story?
Yes, please.
My little sister was friends with a girl who went on a date with a guy. And they're hanging out. He's super charming. I got to get all my facts on the story. I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to let my sister fact check it.
Okay.
I hope I'm telling it correctly. But basically, she goes on a date with this guy. The guy's super charming, and they have a great night. And, you know, she goes back to his apartment that night, and he's like, hey, can I give you a massage? And then as she got back to his apartment, she just started getting, like, weird vibes. She's like, something feels off. And he's like, can I give you a massage? And she's like, sure. So she starts massaging her shoulders. She's kind of just feeling like everything's just feeling odd. And she's like, I got to get out of here. And he gets a little weird. Like, no, please don't leave. Sorry. Like, I'm weird, whatever it is. She leaves. She goes, her skin starts itching like crazy the next day. She goes to the doctor the next day, and he does a test on her skin. And, it turns out that it's like a black market lotion that breaks down skin for human consumption. This man was rubbing lotion
Wait, I'm shaking.
on her body to eat her. So the doctor's like, you got to give me this person's address, and you should call the police. They go to this guy's house, and he had several girls' bodies in the house.
This is your sister?
No, not my sister. It's like her friend.
Oh my God. Okay, so we prescribe Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So before this woman goes on a date with a guy on Bumble just for the weekend and the whole thing, like, check your cannibal instincts. You know what I mean?
Wait. What? Yeah, totally. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I know. That's what I was like, I got to remember, my sister told me this. This was like happened when she was in college. So this was like, you know, 10 years. We should, I'll get my little sister to,
we'll have a fact check.
We'll do a fact check to the whole thing. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
Isn't that
okay,
insane?
so maybe don't go on a date with this guy. I prescribe Catfish, Hannibal, and Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, what about just a drink? You know, like somewhere where you can, you know, get a fake call from a friend if it gets weird or people start becoming cannibals.
Oh my God, I've had to have fake calls from a friend before, because one time I went on a date with this guy and he told me he didn't want to hook up with me.
And you just fake called it?
Yep. I said, why am I here then? And I said, Cassidy, call me now. And she called, and he was like, did you just have your friend fake call you to leave? And I said, no. But I did.
So what was the lead up to him saying he didn't want to hook up with you?
I was sitting with him at a drink. I looked a fucking fool. I looked a fool. I was in denim on denim because I was just coming from an event. And I was like, I'm like in denim on denim. And he was like, oh, cute. Like, come on. I'm like, okay. And so I went and I was like, da-da-da. We were one drink in and then I referred to it as a date. I was like, and then I came on this date and he was like, oh, no, stop. This is not a date. And I was like, and then I left.
What a weird. So, but he said, oh, denim on denim, cute.
Yes, he said hot.
Hot.
And do you remember? Were you there?
I wasn't there. I was there virtually.
Oh my God! And I called Louise crying, and she was like, "Ew," and I was like, "Okay." And I've never seen him again.
What was the vibe up until then?
We flirted for a year. DM, text, plans, and then we finally made plans. And he told me, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, this was not that." And I was like, "Oh my God, so like, are my breasts showing? Like, am I ugly in person? Like, what happened?" Yeah. And then I went to go get dinner and was in the most foul mood and then blacked out.
Well, yeah, in denim on denim.
Yeah, in denim on denim.
That's my favorite way to black out.
In denim on denim. And I was like, oh my God. Ugh. God, I don't even know how we got here.
No.
But I love it. Oh, hi, I'm Kaylee. Why do I want to fuck Tony Soprano? Am I well? I get it. Have you seen The Sopranos?
Yeah, for sure.
I get the appeal. Just found out my father had a love child while my mom and him were engaged. I'm 27, youngest of the three. Hey, girl. The love child is 34. And my mother bought the stroller and toys as a gift thinking that my dad's friend was pregnant with someone else's child. God, I don't know what to prescribe to you besides therapy. That's horrible.
Okay, so dad got someone else pregnant while
engaged to the mom.
While engaged to the mom.
And the mom was like, oh my God. She thought it was the dad's friend, so she bought baby gifts for the dad's friend, but it was really the dad's love child.
And when did they become friends? Has she met her sister?
Yeah.
Half sister?
I guess. No, she's not friends with her. She's just freaking out because she doesn't know what to do.
I personally think this is like a rom-com in the making.
Yes.
This feels to me less like a bad story and more like a version of The Parent Trap.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, rom-com king.
You know, that's what I feel like. I feel like, hey, instead of just like hating on the fact that your dad was a little bit of a salute, you know, we go, hey, maybe I have a new sister.
Yes.
You know, maybe she's got her mom has a vineyard in Napa.
Oh my God, that'd be
lovely.
lovely.
We can go pop over there.
Yeah.
You know, maybe she's a posh English wealthy girl who kind of looks like Lindsay Lohan. We don't know.
Oh my God. I love Lindsay Lohan.
Who doesn't?
No. Like, you don't understand. Like, it's the Lohan-assance.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh, yes. She's taking over the Hallmark Channel.
Yes.
Yes. I actually, one of my best buddies, Court Overstreet, was in a rom-com with her. Let It Snow?
Yes, and I haven't
Christmas
seen
one.
it. I've only seen Irish Wish.
Oh, you've only seen Irish Wish?
And let me just say,
started with the newbies. Okay.
I know. Her physical comedy is so good.
She's great.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's great. Ugh, Lindsay Lohan, I love you.
I love you too, Lindsay.
Oh, so we prescribe The Parent Trap.
What do you mean you prescribe it?
Like, to this girl.
Oh, yes. I think I think as a solution to what?
Just like feeling better about her new half-sister.
I think that she should reach out to her half-sister.
Okay.
And I think that could be the silver lining here.
Okay, I love that.
Or it could be a horror movie. I don't know.
Yes, or a horror movie. She could kill her.
One of the two.
One of the two. Because, like, who's getting the inheritance? It should be you. Oh, this is my favorite. Slept with the hottest DILF ever last week. The time of my life. Only for my mom to introduce... Oh, my God. Okay, British. Only for my mom to introduce him to me today as her new boyfriend. She doesn't know. How do I tell her because I don't want to stop sleeping with him? Oop.
Wait. This is her mom's
new boyfriend.
New boyfriend.
Yes.
So she's been sleeping with the DILF.
Yes, and
it's her mom's new boyfriend.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you immediately what it's given. It's giving Pretty Little Liars because Arya sleeps with Ezra and then he becomes her teacher and she's like, oh my God, I don't want to stop sleeping with him. So she doesn't. Have you ever seen Pretty Little Liars?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm sure it's great.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
It ran for like 12 seasons.
Yeah, it's amazing. I did not finish it. I'm not gonna fib here. I did not finish it, but I'm like, that's what it's giving. But I will say that Arya and Fitz, like, it's kind of like a tumultuous relationship. She's saying she doesn't want to stop sleeping with him, but what I would do is tell her mom and be like, oh my God, this is so fucking awkward. Like, I don't even know how to tell you this, but like, I hooked up with him last week. You need to stop dating him. I'll stop hooking up with him. But like, this is just something we're going to need to like repress in our memories forever.
Have you seen The Graduate?
Yes, I have seen The Graduate.
Dustin Hoffman movie. It's one of my favorite movies. This is the premise of The Graduate.
Wait, I've seen The Graduate. I saw it in high school. It's a very, very long time ago. Is that the one where they like...
Well, no, I guess it's the opposite premise of The Graduate. He starts hooking up with the mom. He has this like affair with the mom. And then he meets this incredible girl that's his age.
Yes.
And he then all of a sudden goes back to her place and meets her family and realizes he was hooking up with the mom. And the mom like loses it. And you're like, stay away from my daughter. But he's like fully in love with her daughter. And it becomes like crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've seen The Graduate. I'm just going to be honest. Is there a scene in a church?
Yes, it's the very end of the movie.
I've seen The Graduate. Yep, because we learned about the church scene in school.
Yes. So I will say that if you try to keep that under your hat, you gotta put that out there. Can you imagine that family? You got to put that out on the table. No, that's a no bueno.
No bueno.
Also, probably not a good sign if this guy's hooking up with two generations. He clearly doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got to choose a lane.
Agreed. And it shouldn't be a mom and a daughter.
No.
Not that lane.
I mean, he obviously has a genetic type.
Yes, for sure.
But age-wise, like as a guy, if you're going for one age and then drunk driving to another age like that, it means you're sort of probably not in a good place to be with anybody or date anybody.
Oh my God, I love when straight guys give their opinion on relationships. I need it.
Is that a very straight opinion?
It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, are you ready to call pussy? I kind of want to do Miles first, because Miles has said, I've been campaigning for a Glenn Powell episode, and then gave me their number.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Miles. This is Jake Shane. I'm with Glenn Powell.
Oh my fucking God, are you serious?
Yes, Glenn, say hi.
Hey, what's up, Miles?
Hey, Glenn.
What's up, Miles?
I literally just got off of work and was just talking to someone on Hinge about you.
Stop it. What were you saying? Was it bad?
His Hinge said his therapist dropped him. And I said, I dropped my therapist and my new therapist is you.
Stop it, Miles. Love you. Well, we just wanted to call and say hey.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I love you so much.
Oh my God, I love you too, Miles. Say bye to Glenn.
Bye, Glenn.
Bye, Miles.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Fucking God.
Okay. My boss at work is actually horrible, and I have 2 interviews for new jobs. So if I don't get another job, what do I say to my boss without sounding like a bitch? Please call me to discuss Denise. All right, let's call Denise. 1.
So what's Denise's thing? She's trying to...
She's trying to leave her job. She doesn't want to leave her job without a new job. And if she doesn't get a new job, she needs to speak to her boss and tell him she hates him.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure that... I don't know what the course of action is. To be honest with you.
Hello?
Denise?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Jake Shane. I'm with Glenn Powell. I got your question.
Remember I was telling you about Jake Shane? Oh my God, you are kidding.
No, say hi to Glenn.
Hi.
Hey.
Wait,
No, this is crazy.
I got your question and I feel really bad.
Yeah, it's a but I think I just got another job.
Oh, yay, Denise.
Okay, congrats.
Yeah, I'm so excited now, but I do want to tell him off
When you leave?
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, well, be careful because you might need him as a recommendation down the line.
Okay, that's true.
But if you were to tell him off, how would you do it?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Tell him that he's a shitty boss.
Okay.
He actually doesn't even live in my state,
What state is that?
Pennsylvania.
I was just fucking in Pennsylvania, Denise.
I know, I saw.
Oh, stop it.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. I just posted this on my private story and said, me and Jake Shane are like this with our fingers crossed.
But now we really are.
We really are. We're besties.
We are. Okay, well, I want to congratulations on your new job. If you get a text from this number, it's asking for your address for merch. It's not a scam. I want to congratulate you. Denise, we love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
It's fun, huh?
That's so fun.
Then there's one
By the way,
last.
the reactions are great.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go feral. Okay, now there's one more. This is Jake and very special guest. You guys work so hard helping people I told all the pussies that I had a very special guest today. Helping get people give prescriptions. My name is Peyton and I'm a therapist and astrologer. So why don't we switch it up? You call me and tell me what's wrong. Okay, honestly, I need to hear about my star sign and what she thinks. Cause do you know your rising, Glenn, and like your
No. What's the rising?
Your call has been forwarded to...
Oh?
Is that the time you were born?
It's time you were born. Oh, she's from New York.
Every time I ask my mom, she like gives me the cold shoulder.
Really? Maybe she doesn't know.
I think she doesn't remember. I think I gotta get my birth certificate or something.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's it for the calls. Thank you, pussies, for the calls. Okay, so Glenn, what did we learn today?
What did we learn today? Don't fuck with Jake. He will burn your house to the ground. Very jealous, but maybe righteously so.
Yes, probably not righteously so, but you know what I learned today? What? That I've seen The Graduate. That you've worked with Richard Linklater multiple times.
Yes.
That Hitman comes out on June 7th.
June 7th on Netflix.
Oh my God, good for me.
That's a
Can I
hell of
just
a
say
pull.
Good for me. And Twister comes out on July
19th.
Again, good for me. Got the month. And you've seen Top Gun 4 times.
Yes.
And Anyone But You in full once. And you threw up after you saw yourself in Hidden Figures.
Wow, you have a very sharp memory.
Thank you. It's the Scorpio in me. I just made that up.
That's also the arsonist in you as well.
Yes.
Yeah, the Scorpios and arsonists, they tend to be the same person.
Yeah, they are. Well, Glenn and Brisket,
Brisky, come here, buddy.
thank you for coming on Therapuss. The pussies, thank you, and we salute you.
We salute you back. Thank you for having me.
Can you give the pussies a little tense up?
Wait, and show me how to do it.
You say tense up.
Tense up.
Yes, yes. Hi, pussies, and welcome back to Therapuss. This is my first time back in this studio in a while because, without doxing myself, I was in an evacuation zone for a very, very long time. We had no water or power until I think Friday. So we're just able to get back. And my heart is with every single person who was affected by this. I've been trying to do everything I can to just do my part in this. It's actually like, I feel like I know some people might understand the gravity of what happened, but like if you don't live in Los Angeles, I'm not quite sure you understand just how bad what happened was. I feel like no one knows what the air quality really is like because a lot of the houses that burned like have like a lot of like asbestos and old chemicals that came up from the ground or from whatever from the houses, and those chemicals apparently aren't measured in AQI, which is the air quality index. My grandparents lived on the Lower East Side when 9/11 happened, and because of how bad the air was and the dust and the chemicals in the air, like my grandpa got leukemia later on in life from that. Well, we think it's from that. We're almost positive it is. And so like I just have like I'm like I've been really, 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 really anxious. Especially because I just like at the end of the day really just like miss my home. But I've been like out of it for a while, but I know I'm so grateful that it is still standing and like I am in that position. I didn't really understand how bad it was until I texted it made its way to my friend's street, and I texted her and I said, hey, like, are you evacuated? Are you safe? And like she was like, hey, my house burned down. And this was Tuesday night, and I was like, oh, holy fuck. And then I woke up Wednesday morning. Sorry, I'm like all over the place, but that's because like I feel all over the place. I woke up Wednesday morning to the scariest images I've like just the most devastating images I've ever seen. It was just really scary, you guys. Like, it was just really scary. I never experienced anything like that before. But what I was saying was, I think what I'm really scared of now is the air quality. Like, I'm really scared. Like, I'm really anxious about it. I don't know what to do. Because it's invisible, right? Like, you can't see chemicals with the naked eye. You can see ash, but that's not what like I'm reading. Like I'm reading like ash is one problem, and then you have all these chemicals, which is another problem. And then as I was saying, I think about my grandpa and like, and I'm very close to where like the fires happened. It feels like nobody knows what the fuck is going on. And it's really scary, and it's really sad because LA is my favorite city in the entire world. If anyone is watching this and you have a personal GoFundMe or something that I can contribute to, please comment it, DM it to me, send it my way. Literally anything. Anything. I'm just trying to help in any way I can. Below this video, I will include resources to help out in the Palisades and Altadena fire. I don't really know what else to say. It's just, it's really heartbreaking. It's horrible. And it's a really scary time to be in Los Angeles. But if there's one thing about Los Angeles I know, it's that we will get through this and we will come back. I know that as a city, we will come back stronger than ever before. LA is my favorite place in the entire world. I love the people here. I think Angelinos get a bad rep sometimes, but it's not the case. People here are some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. Some of the most empathetic and caring. And I think seeing the way in which this community has come together is really, really beautiful. And yeah, if I don't include a resource that you've been in personal contact with that you found to be great, please send it to me. I'll include it. I'll look into it. And then please, if there's a GoFundMe, and anything, just please comment, send it, message it, anything to me, please. I just would also like to say, if anybody listening to this has been affected, I hope you are safe. I hope your family's safe. I hope your pets are safe. And I love you. I'm trying to think of like something that like made me smile in the past week. I have spent a lot of time with Will. Will and I, do you guys remember if you were like in your like 20s during COVID, it was kind of like the person you were with when everything kind of happened, you kind of stayed with. Will was that person for me. So Will was with me on January 7th, and I ended up just like staying with him basically until today. So I've spent a lot of time with Will, and he's just been the greatest ever. And we talked about him and Cassidy doing a Therapuss episode together, which I'm really, really excited about because they are so fucking funny. I'm so excited for you guys to like get to know them. We're planning it for February. I like that is one thing that's made me smile. I'm really excited to record with Will and Cassidy. Oh my God. Today we have the iconic FKA Twigs. Getting to talk to her about Eusexua, which is her third studio album that's out this week, was so awesome. She like really, when she creates these albums, like she creates entire universes for them, which is like my favorite part about music, is like falling into the universe of the album. And like with Eusexua, there's such a universe. Like it's so based in rave culture. It was the cool, like one of the coolest interviews I've ever done. I learned so much about Eusexua, which is like a mindset, a word. It's everything. Like you guys will know by the end of the episode, like what the fuck I'm talking about. But yes. Oh my God. How could I fucking forget? A disclaimer before you watch this episode. We had the technical difficulty to end all technical difficulties. Yeah, we can laugh about it now. At the moment, it was heart-wrenching. We lost an entire episode. And we also, if this episode looks different, if you're watching this, it's because, so we have three, just like, it's like technical, like logistics-wise, we have three cameras filming us. We have one on me, one on a wide shot, and one on the guest. Twigs's camera, okay, there was like a corruption of sorts, and her camera shot got corrupted, so we lost her solo shot. But that's just like a disclaimer for the episode. It's still a wonderful episode, but just if things look a little different, that is why. Okay, I love you, pussies. Enjoy the episode. Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's episode yet again. I love you guys. I love live music. I love live events. And SeatGeek makes everything easier in regards to live events. Also, quickly, all sponsorship money from SeatGeek for this episode will be donated to the Wildfire Recovery Fund. SeatGeek is such an easy place to go get tickets to a live event, whether that be comedy, whether that be music, whether that be Broadway, whether that be a Therapuss live tour that could be announced in the following week. Use my code Therapuss10 for 10% off any ticket on SeatGeek. All the tickets are rated on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being not the best, so you can kind of see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. So look for the green dot. Green means good, red means bad. We have so many incredible people on tour. I mean, Tate is about to start her Miss Possessive World Tour, which I know is going to change fucking lives. It's going to be incredible. And might as well use your code Therapuss10 for 10% off those tickets. Once again, SeatGeek, I die for you. I love you. And a reminder that all proceeds from SeatGeek in this episode will be donated to the Wildfire Recovery Fund. Okay, I love you, pussies. Enjoy the episode. Hi, pussies, and welcome back to Therapuss. Today we have singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, artist extraordinaire, FKA Twigs.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You just got off a flight?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. And you're in LA doing promo for your third studio album, Eusexua?
Mm-hmm.
What does Eusexua mean?
Okay, good question. Eusexua, it's a word that I don't think exists, at least in the English language. And it is a feeling of complete presence. I can describe it better in moments of life. So, for example, it's a feeling when you've been out dancing all night at a rave. You just lose yourself. You lose like 8 hours to the dance floor. You look at your watch and you think, oh, wow, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. How did that happen? It's because you've been in a state of eusexia. It's also when you've been kissing someone for hours, but not someone that you love, like someone that you've just met.
Oh, okay. I love that. I haven't kissed someone in so long. Sorry. Continue.
Well, you know, like when you kiss a stranger and there's like no expectation and they're just gorgeous and there's no ego, there's no expectation. It's just like you feel like you can kiss them for hours and hours and hours.
Ugh, I feel like I always have expectation, but I do understand that. Maybe I think I have an issue with being present. I think that's my issue.
Okay, well, you need more eusexua.
I think I need more eusexua too.
It's also the moment before an orgasm.
Oh.
Like a moment of complete nothingness. You can't orgasm if you're thinking about things.
I guess you can't. When did you come up with this word?
I think I just felt like in my life I was missing it. Mm-hmm. And then I went and I was living in Prague for a few months. And then I kept on having this feeling. I was going out to these incredible raves and these amazing parties. And I kept on having this feeling of like complete presence. And I was like, what is this? But there wasn't a word for it. So I thought I'd make one up.
And is it combining euphoria and like sexual? Like, is that?
No, it's just a word that I made up that I think sounds like the feeling of like human presence and human awareness and loss of ego and you know, like humans were so beautiful, but I think we forget that, you know?
I forget that.
We have such capacity. Like, I feel like there's such untapped potential.
Yeah.
Especially now, you know, like we're constantly on our phones, we're constantly thinking about things that actually like don't really matter that much. But I feel like for me, constantly searching to be in a state of eusexia, it allows me to be present, be happier, make better art.
100%. That's incredible. That's so creative. Well, you know that. So Eusexia comes out January 24th. And when did you start working on the album?
Well, traditionally, I've always counted when it starts from the first, like the conception of the first song on the record. And I started to conceive the first song on the record when I was 13.
Which one was that?
It's a song called Childlike Things.
Okay, wow. So you've been making music for a really long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I have been, yeah.
And how do you keep track of something you created when you were 13?
Well, I was in Big Sur and I was there with a few of my favorite collaborators and producers, and my friends started like making up this beat. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, the song that I wrote, I started writing it when I was 13 and I finished it when I was 18. The song just downloaded into my head over the new music.
Oh, wow.
That I just remembered all the lyrics, all the melodies, and I sang it all in one go, and everyone was like, wow, you're a genius. And I was like, no, I wrote it a long time ago.
Wait, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So how long have you been writing music for?
I think since I was 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
So would you say, because you are a million and one things. You're a dancer, you're an artist, you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're an actress. But what would you say kind of came to you first?
Just the hunt to unravel what it is to be human. I find so exciting, new ideas. But I don't really know what it is I am yet. I feel like I'm still figuring that out. But from when I was a child, I was always just in my own world. Like always in my own world. And always trying to create things. And I remember one of my earliest memories in the playground was convincing everybody to be in my imaginary orchestra. So I was a conductor, and then I told everyone what instrument they were playing, and then everyone had to play the instrument but silently. But it's just, you know, just using the imagination. I just love it. I think it's just such a incredible feeling to be able to create and go beyond the bounds from which like society sets us on us, like the boundaries that society sets, to be able to use our imaginations to break out of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Is very exhilarating to me.
So I watched the music video for Eusexia, which is also Drums of Death. It's both together, right? What is the idea? So for those that don't know, which I'm sure most of you do, you walk into a corporate office and then kind of, how would you describe it? It like turns into like this, like you dance and then it turns into like it like you know it like flips to the ceiling and then turns into this complete other thing. Like what is the meaning like behind all of that? Like how did you, because you have such a large hand in how those visions come to life.
I mean, these things are not linear to me. Like I like to make things a feeling rather than a narrative. But the feeling is about a person or me or you, that you're in a space and you want to break out of it. And so you set this idea in this way, how you're going to infect everybody with this idea that you can break out of something and you can fulfill like your potential, you can fulfill your human potential. And through that, it creates this incredible, magical land, which is like very grounded, and it's kind of about connecting with your body and connecting in this raw human experience, and you start to experience it. And then everyone around you, they start to experience it as well. And then it just makes everybody feel so happy in their bodies that they just want to like be naked and be together and be expressive and move in ways that they've never moved anymore. And then you go through this whole experience and it is going up and up and up, and everyone's driving each other and kind of pushing each other and egging each other on until you realize that you have to go back because we have to be here. You know, you have to be here and grounded. So then you come back into the place where you originally were. But you have a piece of what you discovered, and you can take that piece of what you discovered into the room where you are and leave with it. So it's not that everything has to change, it's just that it needs to be infected a little bit.
Yes. Yes, because I was thinking about the music video when you're saying that, because when you start, you have you have a different look towards the end of it, like that's been infected by the Eusexia-esque part of the music video. Wow, that's cool. So what made you want to do Drums of Death and Eusexia together in one video?
Well, it's really hard for me to pick singles, for Eusexia, because I really love it all and all of them are so important to me. And it's like these 11 corners of Eusexia. And so I just wanted to try and like squeeze in, two ends of the spectrum, because Drums of Death is very hard and it's very tough and it's very visceral. And then Eusexia is very ephemeral and it's very cerebral and it's like such an offering,
Right.
in a different way, but both are so important. So it's kind of taking two things on the album, which are on the opposite spectrum, to show kind of the breadth, of the piece of work.
Do you have one that maybe you're most excited for people to like hear and receive?
But there's just moments on songs, there's lyrics, there's bits of sounds. Like there's this amazing kind of heartbreak and Keep It and Hold It, where the whole song kind of just breaks down and it goes out of time and this harp sort of tumbles. And I find that like very physical every time I listen to it. Or there's certain lyrics, like there's this one song called Sticky, where like I found that when I get tense, like my body gets in so much pain, like when I feel stressed. And then there's a lyric and it's like you're right, I hold it in my body, little snakes inside a bottle, writhing in my frustrations, because I feel like sometimes you have like little insects inside your body.
Yeah.
When you feel stressed. So I don't know, there's little kind of bits of every song, but it's hard. I like it all, and I think that there's probably, something, a lyric, a sound, a beat that could, connect with everybody.
Wow. And where did you record most of the album?
I wrote Room of Fools, the lyrics. I started to write them in the toilets of a rave in Prague, and then on Perfectly, which is on the deluxe, there's the sound of waves in Ibiza crashing at the end of the ocean. I wrote some of it in Big Sur, in this kind of bizarre sort of hippie retreat that had no heating, no electricity, no Wi-Fi, no doors, no curtains. And
No, wait. No, okay, hold on. No heating, no electricity, no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So it was cold though. You were cold.
It was freezing. I mean, that was a whole thing in itself.
I'm fine with that.
Which I can go into, but basically I have a friend, Jeff Basker, who's like an amazing songwriter and producer, and he said to me, I've just got this kind of musical ranch in Big Sur, like I'd love you to come and like bless the place first, because he hadn't had any proper recording sessions there.
Period.
I was like, I'd love to come, and so I invited some of my favorite producers and artists and friends to come and hang out with me. But we got there, and obviously like he was still like
figuring it out. Yeah. And so there was nothing.
There was nothing, yeah.
And so were you
Freezing and scared and alone. I mean, we all convinced ourselves that we were gonna get killed on top of this hill. It kind of got it was giving like Blair Witch after a while, but it really added something to the music.
I would like, you are so much better than me. Like the fact that you stood there and created art, you not stayed there and created art when there was no Wi-Fi, no electricity, and in the cold is wild. But I guess
We were having cold baths.
What?
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious. And to be honest, like we actually entered into such a state of hysteria that it got to the point where we all had to sleep in each other's beds.
Right.
We got so scared that we had to share beds and take it in turns of like whose room we were sharing in. It was a whole thing, but we made like probably a quarter of the album there. So.
Wow. Wow. I guess in like situations like that, when you're in like, and was there like a moment where you're like, should we leave?
No, you couldn't leave.
What?
No, you couldn't leave. I mean, basically, I feel bad. I'm like gonna blow Jeff up, but like basically the Wi-Fi and the heating went out, and then Jeff was like, okay, like I'm gonna go back to LA, and we were like,
Wait, Jeff, stay.
Yeah, we were like just staying. He was like, no, like we had this like lovely guy Jerry there to look after us. We were like, okay, like Jerry's here, that'll be okay. But it was on the top of this hill, so you couldn't get down. Yeah. You like technically couldn't really get down. So Yeah, we stayed there and we just rode it out, but it was definitely psychedelic for sure.
Wow. Your life is really cool. Is what I think I'm gathering. Like, you're telling me you're writing like this in like the bathroom of a rave in Prague. Like, I could never.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry, I'm just like in awe a little bit. Do you have anything you're therapist about today?
Wow, I really didn't plan this. That's the whole point of the show, isn't it? I should have thought about it. Okay, let me think.
It's okay. Like, I can start if it makes you feel better.
Okay, you start.
Because I always have something I'm angry about.
Okay, go on, be furious.
Okay, so my eyebrows were getting really messy and I needed to get them waxed.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then I finally got up to do it because I am, as I said before we started, so fucking lazy. And I got up to go do it and the entire place was under construction.
Okay.
It's very petty, but like I was annoyed.
Okay. I can tell you the last thing I was annoyed about.
Yes.
Is it just the last thing? It's not a big deal, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I just came back from shooting a music video in Marseille and we were shooting nights. So we were shooting from like 2 p.m. till about 5 a.m. But then I was too excited so I couldn't go to sleep until 8 a.m. So I basically stayed awake for 3 days. And then...
What?
I was awake for 3 days because it was like shooting 2 nights.
Right.
So I just was awake the whole time. And then there's this big storm in London. So then I tried to get back from Marseille to... London, but there was a storm, so I couldn't. So then I had to get a train from Marseille to Paris back to London, and it took 24 hours to get back from Marseille to London, which is it's like a 3-hour flight. And then I went to the airport, because I've come away on this trip now, and I'm away for 2 months, and I packed, but I was so flustered when I was packing because I only had like a few hours because I was back a day late because of this whole travel scenario. And so I went to the airport and I missed my flight when I went to the airport. So then I ended up just staying in like a hotel that's closer to the airport. But then I was too excited to sleep last night. And then I was like, it's fine, I'll sleep on the plane. So then I got on the plane and I bought a little eye mask from Boots. And I put my eye mask on and I put the pillow like just up against the chair. And I went into like the nicest like car sleep. Like, you know, when it's like that kind of really deep, like yours is straight into REM.
Yeah.
And I was having the best dream, actually about a song. It was a dream about a song. And I was like out of it. And then like the air hostess like tapped me on the shoulder and said like, madam, do you want some lunch?
Obviously not.
And I just said to her, because obviously like I was sleeping with an eye mask, which is like a whole nother thing we can get into in a second. But like I had this eye mask on and I lifted it up and I just was like, I haven't slept for 3 days. I was like, please just leave me alone. So yeah, it's kind of minor, but
that's not minor. See, like that for me, no.
That's very minor.
That's minor for you, but for me, that would have upended my entire day. I would have complained about it for hours. Do you sleep hot or cold?
I can do either. Sometimes I love a fever sleep because I feel like it gets out all of my nightmares. Yes. You know what I mean? But I mean, cold's obviously better for you, and I it's a more comfortable sleep. But sometimes when you're like feverish and you're like fighting for your life, and
yeah,
you wake up, you're like.
And like you have sweat all over your body and you're like, what the fuck happened to me last night?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I didn't even think about that. A fever sleep is sometimes really nice.
I love nightmares sometimes.
Okay, so I've been having a lot of nightmares recently. Like really gnarly nightmares, like every night. But I think it was because I was smoking a lot of weed. And then so I've stopped. I'm like day 11, no weed. And like, because I was smoking like every single day. And it was just, it was like gnarly. And I haven't really had nightmares since, but they were getting really bad. Do you have nightmares a lot?
Yes, I've always, I wouldn't call them nightmares. I think I have very vivid dreams, which are nightmares. But for me, I don't know, I've always had it since I was a kid. Like very, very intense, vivid dreams. But I just kind of like, I can control them a little bit. And sometimes I wake up and I think, no, I'm going to get back in that dream. I'm going to get that pink elephant. You know? Like
you're like a lucid dreamer.
Yeah, so I kind of go back in and I think, no, that is not going to get the better of me. I'm going to go back in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have to like train yourself to do that?
I think I've always been able to do that.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. What are you like inspired by right now? Like what have you been listening to? What are you inspired by? What Yeah. What inspired you, Sexua? Like, you know, like what art were you listening to while making the album? And what are you listening to today?
Good question. I mean, really like going to techno clubs inspired you, Sexua. I've never really like understood techno.
Okay.
Like growing up, I never was like, oh, this is what I need to.
Same.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me in a techno club?
But now I can.
No, you cannot.
I can.
Me in a techno club?
Yeah, you should come to one of my youth Sexua raves.
Wait, should I?
Yeah.
When's the next?
There'll be one soon. I had one in LA only a few weeks ago.
I'm not kidding. I'm actually down.
But it's like a proper rave though. It's not like a.
No, I know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's not like a.
No, yeah, I know. I'm
like
picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a proper rave. Yeah. You should come. I used to think it wasn't for me, but now it's saved my life. So I'm
really.
humbled, yeah.
What do you mean it saved your life?
Well, because techno is like very primal. It's like these beats, and they're so primal. And I mean, that's what I wrote Room of Fools about. This room of fools, we make something together. With open wounds, we're bleeding out the pressure. Because I think, wow, it's so funny when you see people dancing and they're by themselves and they're like doing these like movements, and you think, wow, like you look like a fool.
Right.
And then you like put it in context of everyone moving together, and you think, wow, this is possibly the most important thing that's ever happened in the human race, and I'm here witnessing it right now in this very second because everyone's there together, just getting like something out of them.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait, I love that because I'm always so, the reason I'm like, I feel like I wouldn't do well at a rave is because I'm so cautious of how I'm being perceived at all times. And like, I've never let myself like loose dancing in public ever, or like, but is there like kind of like a mutual respect at these raves that you kind of like let everyone just dance and do their thing? Because I'm so scared of being judged at all times.
Yeah, it is like that. It's like when you go to a really good techno club, I would describe it as, it's like, okay, you know, I don't surf because I don't know water, but you know when people talk about surf etiquette, like the way that people take the waves, I don't really know, but basically there's a whole etiquette to when you go and take a wave, and like who goes first, and if there's a really big wave, then you allow someone who can go and really body that to go and do it, or I don't know, but there's an etiquette of like a good kind of surf spot. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Good, I'm not making it up. So imagine this is a rule book. But so there's this etiquette of how to surf, but there's an etiquette of how to rave. It's like there's in like a really good mosh pit, there's an etiquette. You know, like moshing, it is like a technical, like scientific thing of people that have been going to mosh pits for many years, and there's like an element of protection in them so no one gets hurt.
Oh, interesting. I was always wondering how people didn't get hurt in those things.
Yeah, because when it's done properly, it's a culture. It's not just like a frivolous like rage. It's a culture of something which is like really important, that people have set the rules to keep everyone safe for a very long time. And that is like when you go to a techno club, it's like one of the rules is you do not judge people, and you can dance really close to people, and no one's going to bump into you. Actually, no one's really even going to come on to you unless you want that, you know, and it's a very like open and important place, you know, for humans to go and get out what they need to get out from their stressful weeks. But yeah, I'll take you out to a good rave.
I really want to go with you. Yeah. I really want to go with you. Wait, because I watched this show called Industry, and you watch Industry? How fucking good. And they go to this rave in, I think they're in like Berlin or something. And I was like, wait, that actually looks really fun. So I've been very curious about it ever since then. Because I always thought like, oh, that's not for me. That's not for me. That's not for me. But I would die to go to a rave with you.
No, it is so for you. That's the thing about raving, is it's for everyone.
Wait, so when did you start going to like, because you said you didn't think it was for you for the longest time, but sorry, I'm like harping on this. I'm so fascinated.
Probably 4 years ago.
It was like a post-pandemic thing.
Yeah, post-pandemic.
Yeah.
But it saved my life.
Wow.
Yeah, it actually really did, because I think it made me realize that I could be in like harsh environments. It's given me like a lot of confidence. Because I think like, you know, I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life, and I think I just got to a point where I felt like so like everything all the time, like so much anxiety, like so much kind of like needing to be super careful, like this thing of always being so careful. And then it was when I was in Prague and I went to a rave, and I thought like, I've got myself. Like, I don't need to be careful anymore. Like, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm present. This is amazing. I'm sexy, I'm hot, I'm young. I'm an artist. I can like control my life. I'm like back in control again. And it was in those environments. And the more I went, the more that feeling started to grow. Like, I got more confidence. I became sexier. I became like younger, hotter, more fab.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let's go to a rave.
I got to go to a rave.
Because it's like, because nobody judges you there. It doesn't matter.
I think I am so used to environments where everyone is judging all the time that I can't even imagine what that's like.
You can't really like perceive anyone in a rave because you're too busy worrying about like how to get into the music.
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying you've said you're doing these eusexual raves. Can you tell me about those?
My first one was in London, and then we've taken it to New York and LA, and we've got some really special raves planned the week of the album release. But it's, I guess, bring like the eusexual culture into an environment where people can come and be themselves, and I set like a very loose kind of, not a dress code, but like a kind of, it's not a dress code, it's like a visual like place to turn up in,
right.
But not like an aesthetic, but like a kind of like a, almost like an energetic place to turn up with this energy. So we
right.
speak a lot about rebirth and scorched soil, and you go and I'll send you some videos. It's kind of hard to explain. It's amazing. It's free. You dance. It's not about eusexual like as a brand or like a marketing experience. Right. It's not about that. It's just about being able to facilitate a space for people to have an amazing time in and discover things about themselves, or to find a sense of community, to find a sense of belonging, chosen family, a fab space to be.
Wow, that's awesome. Do you play the eusexual album at these raves among other music, or?
I mean, I'll get up and like do a little shimmy to a song or two, but it's not a performance. It's more just like a hello, like just to let everybody know that I'm there and I'm with them. But it's not like a full performance. It's not like eusexual rave is not about me. It's about like
got it. Yeah,
everybody.
100%. Are you planning on touring eusexual? Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I love performing, although I don't do it a lot, but I do love it.
When's the last time you were on tour?
2019.
Wow. So pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
So is there anything you're looking forward to? I guess that was 6 years ago now? That's so crazy. Is there anything you're looking forward to with touring? On the flip side, is there anything that you are like kind of dreading?
I love pushing my skill set, and performing live is a really amazing place to do that. Being able to pull the different dance skills that I've learned together, so like voguing and pole dancing and wushu and all, even singing styles, opera or like more rapping. It's a place where everything can shove into one thing, right? Which is really exciting. The only thing is, I just sometimes miss my dogs so much.
You have dogs?
Yeah, I've got 2 dogs. That's the only thing. Like, I just miss my dogs so much when I'm away from them.
You can't bring them on tour? If you take a bus, do you take a bus?
Not on this first one, I don't think so, but I could maybe one day, but they're just, they need routine. They're Brussels Griffins, they're quite highly strung. Okay. Not like behavioural issues, but they're quite a stubborn breed. Right. So they're just best to stay in their routine, else they get a bit like... Right. You know, and do you know Brussels Griffins? Like flat-faced jaw, like...
Can I see a photo?
Yeah.
I would love to see a photo, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. I love nothing more than like showing pictures of my dogs to people. Wait,
I must be a raver. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, this sounds like my dream.
Really? Come.
And it's so funny because like everyone will be like, Jake, like because I'm like, no one will ever be able to imagine me in a rave. Like, right? She's shaking her head. Like,
oh,
no.
Well, they're at doggy camp at the moment because I'm away, but that's one.
Oh, they look stubborn.
Yeah, they're honestly like so grumpy. This is the other, they've made a friend. This is the other one on the.
Oh, they're all stubborn together.
Yeah, they're always fuming. Honestly, they're the. I don't know. I don't want to. I feel like always really cheesy talking about them. But I mean, look at that face. I don't know who that lady is hugging him. He's like, get off them.
Wait, he's
like,
so
stop
cute.
touching me.
Are they brothers, these dogs?
No, they're not. They're not. But they're like brother and sister in spirit. They're honestly hilarious. They just give me. I mean, look at that. What even is that?
He looks so like happy and unhappy at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's called Chicken Girl.
Her name is Chicken Girl?
Yeah.
And then what's her brother's name?
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam?
Yeah, but I'm starting to learn French. I've been calling Chicken Girl now Poulet Fil.
That's fucking chic.
I know, Poulet Fil.
That's chic. Have you ever lived in France?
No, but I just really want to learn to speak French.
Do you speak any other languages other than English? Neither do I. I can't. I try. I can't learn.
Yeah, I feel like I could learn. It's just time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And to not scroll and to do something productive with your day.
Do you scroll a lot?
I can do. I'm trying not to, but this is kind of what Eusexia is about. Actually, it's really I actually made like an 11-step somatic healing program to go with Eusexia.
I was about to ask. You brought up the 11 corners of Eusexia. What do you mean by that?
So, I made like I studied somatic healing movements.
Somatic healing is
Somatic healing, or like, okay, so I got into learning about the polyvagal nerve, which is kind of like it's like a nerve that runs from your head all the way down your body, and it can become out of tune with itself, and then if it becomes out of tune, it means that you experience stress and anxiety at a higher rate than, or like you're dysregulated. So I started to discover the way that through moving your body you can retune your polyvagal nerve so that you experience stress in more of a measured and realistic amount rather than it spiraling.
okay. Wow. And how do you? I know this might not be such a simple question, but how do you do that through these 11 steps?
There's two differences. I guess with your polyvagal nerve, there's things that can retune it, like humming, cold showers, massage, shaking. But then I started to really learn about where trauma is held in the body and where stress is held in the body. And I discovered there's a lot of like shaking and bouncing and repetitive movements that can release this stress. So basically you just release trauma from your body and you feel more regulated as a human. And so I came up with 11 aspects of life that I feel can be quite stressful. It goes back to, The Office in the beginning. At the beginning,
Right.
Of Drums of Death, there is an office which I call Kronkorp.
Okay.
And so if you look, there's little Easter eggs of Kronkorp within the office. And croning is a word that I made up, which is when you scroll mindlessly. But it's like beyond doom scrolling, because I think croning for me is when you start to develop opinions and ideas that are not necessarily your own, but you don't know that they're fed to you from the algorithm. So you can't really tell, like, oh, I'm suddenly following this political movement because of my algorithm, or I'm suddenly identifying with this group of people because of my algorithm, rather than real lived experience. I mean, we've all had friends that we've kind of like lost to croning, I think.
100%. And it's like, and that makes sense with the office setting because everyone's kind of moving in a pack and following blindly.
Exactly. So that's Kronkorp.
Wow.
So croning, like I came up with, I mean, I can show you.
Please show me.
Okay, so croning, it is, the movement would be what I call a presence wash.
Okay.
Which is basically, it's kind of hard with a mic, but it's basically where you can like rub over your body with your hands. Like this, you rub over your body, and okay, let's do it like this.
We can put them.
I can like speak like this. Hi.
We're croning.
No, we're croning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rolling out my sleeves. Like, let's fucking crone.
Okay, so say for example, if I had come to do this lovely interview with you,
You think it's lovely?
it's gorgeous.
I'm having a great time.
It's truly fantastic.
Oh,
So if I come to this lovely interview with you and I just posted a picture on my Instagram 10 minutes before, so say, I'm not feeling like this, by the way, but
Okay.
and I haven't posted a picture.
Okay.
But
That'd be cool if you did.
Yeah. My label would think so, yeah. JK, love you. But so if I had just posted a picture and I was thinking to myself like, I actually really want to check and see how that picture's doing, that's not really honoring you, or it's not really honoring this conversation that we're having. So what I could do is I could take my hands and I could rub just like this. But you wouldn't know what that means.
Right.
You know, because you could just do it at the table. So it's basically just reminding myself to be present. Wow. While I'm with you. And then if I was really getting the desire to look at my phone, then I could think of 3 things in the room to ground me. So I could think, and it could be like a sensory thing. So I'm noticing that you have like a really beautiful like flush in your cheeks. That's one thing.
Thank you.
Another thing is the temperature in the room. It's not cold, but there's like a slight like prickle to it. That's another thing. And then I can hear the air conditioning as well. So there's 3 things, and that's a real life memory. So it's a real life snapshot. So I'm thinking of the flush in your cheeks, I'm thinking of the prickle in the air, and I'm thinking of the air conditioning humming. And that's grounding me, and all of a sudden I'm here present with you back in the room. There you go. And I'm not thinking about my device essentially. So that's level 1. That's something that you can do almost as a cue to yourself that no one else can tell. But then level 2 is in the morning. If one felt like they had an issue with like technology, laptops, phones, all these things, then you could do a full body presence watch, which is basically where you rub over the whole of your body with your hands. You can do it to like music or no music, and you rub over the whole of your body for 11 minutes.
Wow.
In the morning, and then you carry that sensation with you through the rest of the day, so that when you rub your hand, you're really thinking, no, like I'm working on this. But there's 11 different ones. Like, you know, one, for example, is around intake, the things that you're consuming, whether that is food, it could be products that you're using, it could be words that you're choosing to take in, it could be, you know, so that's intake. But I've come up with 11 of them basically. I won't take you through them all, but
I would love you to, but I won't force you. Are you, so is there something with the number 11 that you feel like compelled, like, or drawn to?
Honestly, it just came to me. I don't know. There's not really like a reason for the number 11. No, there's not actually a reason, to be honest with you. It just felt right.
Yeah.
It just felt right.
Wow. And how'd you come up with the word Cronin? Is it in the same way that you came up with Eusexua? It just kind of came to you?
Yeah, well, Croning's like, you know, Cronenberg, the director.
Yes.
No.
Sorry, I got excited and I lied. I don't know who that is.
That's okay.
Okay.
So Cronenberg's a really cool director, and he, in his films, they're quite like sci-fi, and he has a lot of devices that are attached to people's flesh in his film. So he has like these cords that get like injected into people's spines, or these kind of weird like gaming devices, which are made out of flesh that you kind of can become one with, and so it's kind of I guess an ode to his films and the way that he often merged like humans and technology together to sort of create a bigger like political point, I guess, about where we were at the time, right, with technology. But wow, his films are older.
What are some of his films?
Oh my gosh, don't put me on the spot.
Sorry.
My mind's gone blank, but I'll give you a good list.
Okay, yeah, I would love to see that. That's fascinating. So yeah, Cronin is like you have like a whole Eusexua dictionary.
Yeah, there is.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there's 12 words, I guess, that I've made up. Keychaining's a good one.
Keychaining. What is keychaining?
Imagine if you've had like too many keys on your keychain.
Right.
And it's really annoying, so you can't put it in your pocket and you can't put it in your bag, and you're just like, with these like big keys. But then if you look at the keys, you think, okay, well, I don't need like my bike shed keys on there, and I don't need like my mum's spare keys for the thing on there. So, you know, you could take keys off your keychain, and perhaps you'd only have 4 keys then, and then it would fit in your pocket, and it's easier to manage, and you're not going to be paranoid about losing things. That's the way that I feel about friends and people. So if you have like so many people on your keychain, it's really hard to keep track of what all the different keys are for, and you can't fit it in your pocket, and you're constantly worried about losing your keys. But if you just take some off with love, and then you just have 4 keys on your keychain, or 5, or however many you can manage to fit in your pocket, for me, it would mean that I'm just more capable of handling the people in my life. And so it goes farther than that. Say if someone's doing your head in and they're not on your keychain, it just doesn't really matter.
Right.
Because maybe the people on your keychain are like your mom, your sister, your boyfriend and your best friend.
Right.
You know, and everyone outside of that is like with love, but you don't have to necessarily like ingest or have such an energetic exchange of them.
Wow. I need that. I think I spread myself too thin sometimes. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm really harping on these words, but I'm so fascinated. Can you tell me some other words?
Really? You really want me to go into this?
Yes, I do. I love it.
Okay.
Have you ever seen me this attentive?
Okay, what's another one? Okay, another one is mind state.
Mind state.
Yeah. So mind state is if you ever had something in your personality where you're like, oh, I just really need to fix that. Yeah. And it just keeps on like keeps on coming up and you're just like, why do I keep on reacting that way, or why do I keep on having this thing?
Yes.
Well, if you go into a period of mind state, it means that you're actively going to take some time out just to work on that thing. So that could be an hour, or it could be a weekend, or it could be a week or a holiday where you think, I'm going to work out why I get so angry when I'm waiting in a queue, for example. And so you go into mind state. So someone would be like, can I hang out with you on Saturday evening? And you can be like, I'm not free, I'm in mind state.
Wow.
Because you're just taking time to yourself just to like work on something alone. Just to think about something alone to you know, iron it out a little bit.
All these terms are like very healing, I feel like. Do you feel like Eusexual as an album is like a healing album?
I don't want people to think of Eusexual healing in the way where it's in any way like wet or hippie or
Right.
Because it's not. It's really hard and it's really confrontational and at times it's very punk and expressive and raw. So the healing word, yes, but at the same time, for me, it's healing, but Eusexual is really about metal and the city and concrete and much harder ways of expressing yourself. I think I've really struggled with the word healing because I think of a really cute girl with like really nice abs wearing like pink, sort of like yoga leggings and like waving like Paula Santo around, and I personally just don't relate to that.
Okay.
You know, because I'm from the underground, like quite literally, like I clawed my way up from Croydon College. You know, you don't know where Croydon is, but if you're English,
is.
then you know, like it's like do you know what I mean? Like I like went to Croydon College. I've like clawed my way up from like the city, and I've made it coming from London, which is like a very harsh environment, and maybe people, if they're from like New York or cities or even just like harsher home environments, can relate to this. Like healing doesn't for me have to be this sort of like really pleasant thing. You know, it's not. It doesn't have to be pleasant. It doesn't have to be placid. It doesn't have to be in pastel colors. It can be, healing can be made out of metal and concrete, and healing can be to like thunderous drums, and healing can be to auto-tune, and healing can be to loud noises and vast spaces and deafening silences, and it can be full of rooms with crowded people with amazing makeup on, and healing can be queer, and it can be bizarre, and it can be ugly. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to wear yoga leggings.
Right. So like,
Although you can.
Yeah. If
they're cute.
So you feel like healing is kind of like, the word is kind of like become this more so like aesthetic, that it's not like a feeling anymore, or like it's not like authentic to what the word actually means.
A little bit, yeah. But then that's not me like putting like healing down. I think that everything's becoming an aesthetic.
Yeah.
Subcultures are now an aesthetic.
Right.
You know, let's do goth makeup for a day.
Right.
You know, which is fine. That's absolutely 100% fine. But I'm at a point where like I just need to latch onto something. Like I've been at a point where I'm like fighting for my life. Like, give me something just to fucking hold on to.
Right.
Like, God, give me something to hold on to.
Yeah.
You know, and like a 1 day makeup tutorial is not gonna fucking cut it for me this time.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I need something real. I need something tangible. I need something lasting. I need something that's got roots.
Right.
You know?
Do you feel like you've found that?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But I always find that I sniff it out. I'm like a little truffle pig.
I had no idea what a truffle pig was until the other day.
They're cute.
They're cute and they find truffles.
Yeah, they do. But that's what culture is to me. You have to like be in the right place at the right time when it's rare and you sniff it out.
Wow.
You have to be on the ground. You can't be like scrolling on your phone. It's not something
Croning.
that you can't be croning.
Yeah.
You have to be there in real life and experience something and build something, be a part of something, start something.
Damn.
I feel like I'm being really intense.
No,
I thought this was like, in my mind, I was like, this is like a cute, like.
No, but this is like maybe also to your point, like the word healing, this is whatever you make it to be.
Yeah. Well,
This can be, I guess the idea is like therapy, Therapuss, like it's anything you want it to be.
I like that.
Okay, so we are doing a rave marking on me now.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is like,
Well, when I was in Big Sur and we all lost our minds,
yeah.
to gain ideas back, my lovely Tilda,
Were you in Big Sur with her?
I was, yeah.
we can
Shall
all.
I like perch on the edge?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Tilda always gets caught out.
just literally get caught out on you. No sleep. It's fine.
You guys are like, we've had no sleep. You both look amazing.
She was about, isn't it?
This is what you said.
Or no sleep. That's it. That's how it.
Yeah, he's got to be ready at any time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what sort of marking would you like? I think
Okay,
maybe like
Can
an
you?
idea.
I want you to decide.
I think like an idea.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling today?
Yeah. Like, what's your?
This morning I was really anxious. I'm always anxious. I woke up like really, really anxious. Like I canceled my workout. Like I canceled everything in the morning because I had a really hard time falling asleep last night. Throughout the day, I've felt better, and now I feel really good and really present. I'm really happy to be here.
Okay, good.
So that's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh my god.
I think
What were you thinking?
I think like some sort of like inspiration.
Some sort of thing.
Well, what do you think?
I guess if you're present, maybe like.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if this is a bit random, but you could just like move your head, and just like around them, like just do a little how you feet.
Yeah.
Just see what happened.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Should it been camera or?
Yeah, let's just go.
Ready?
Do you want me to just
Go for
move
it.
my
Be
head?
present.
Oh wow! I know. I think you can.
Woo! Wow!
Actually, it's actually good.
That's cool, and I can see myself at like a rave, like dancing with this
Yeah.
song.
Gonna like go.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's good because it started in a very like spontaneous way.
Do you want me to do it again?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Oh,
No, now keep very still. Now keep very
Now
still.
stay.
this is so fucking awesome.
Yeah,
The one.
that's it.
I think that's all you need.
Yes.
No, I think that's what you
Thank
need.
you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Now you can come to Eusexual Rave.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Oh, you're the best. Oh my god, I feel like I'm so insecure. So I feel like I never wear tank tops, but I feel like if I went to a Eusexual rave, I would wear a tank top.
No, you would, but this is like the marking. It's like the marking of your power.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah. But you made that because you moved and that was how it's supposed to be.
That's how it feels too. Feels very authentic to me.
Primal.
Yes, primal. What is so funny?
It's just like I'm loving that you're having this like reaction.
Yeah, I feel like. Do you feel like when people listen to the album, like they're gonna you like have an awakening of sorts?
I mean, I don't know because I'm not in people when they listen to the album, but I've had an awakening.
Yeah.
And that's my truth. So hopefully someone else will feel that.
I think
but there's
they
just so
will.
many moments which are so true to me about being present. Like even at the end of Eusexual, like I say, people always told me that I take my love too far but refused to help me. I was on the edge of something greater than before, but nobody told me. Like you're not being present, like you're on the edge of something so great. Like with your podcast and everything you're doing and all these people that you're talking, like you're on the edge of something greater than anything you've done before, but like nobody tells you, so you don't realize, but you have to tell yourself. And that's where I've been so many times in my career. Like I'm standing on the edge of a stage performing to like tens of thousands of people, and like I'm there, and it's just like somebody forgot to tell me, like, Twigs, this is now, like, you're doing it right now, like that thing you wanted to do, you're doing it right now, and nobody told me, so then I just like don't realize it.
Because you're so in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Wow. Eusexua is a lot about being present as well.
It's about being present. It's about just being yourself.
Wow.
But in a pure way. And also kind of like, it's about being yourself in a pure way and also in a cunty way too, because like two things can exist at the same time. It's a duality. Like, this is what I'm saying. You don't have to be like, well, I don't know. For me anyway, like, to win and be successful and to be like fab and to be cunty, I don't have to shut myself off from actually how I'm feeling.
Right.
Like, I can be fragile and vulnerable at the same time. But both the two things can exist
Yeah.
for me.
No, I 100% agree. I feel like I've had an awakening.
No.
I swear to God, like, I feel present. I'm not even kidding. Like, I feel like incredible. Like,
That's so good. That makes me so happy.
I feel incredible, and I'm
so
really,
good.
really, really excited to hear the album because
Oh,
I
that's
really,
so
I
good.
love everything you've put out so far with it.
Thank you.
Okay, should we get into the?
Yeah, let's
Tell
do
me
it.
what's wrongs now? Wow. What with my? What is this
Your
called
marking,
again?
your
The
sexual marking, your scorched soil marking.
And that's a song on the album as well, right?
No, scorched soil is something that kind of comes up a lot at the raves.
Oh, okay, got
It's
it.
like
got it.
rave lore.
Ooh, okay. What does it mean? Sorry, I feel like I keep getting so distracted.
No, it's kind of like this like phoenix from the ashes, rebirth, like nude, silver stiletto, tribal stomp, unearthing of her vibe.
Yeah,
Giving.
given. I just moved into a new apartment. Oh, and I do have a good prescription for this pussy. A prescription is like when we, well, I don't know. It's whatever you want it to be, but I like to give them usually a piece of media to digest
Okay.
that would make them like feel better. So like
Okay.
the movie How to Be Single, I think, is a really good one for that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
If you have one, if you don't need to have
Well,
one, but if you do have
For
one,
that one that I just did. I say like prescription, like learn to play the violin
okay.
or the harp. Like spread your legs, get a harp between your legs, braless, and just like strum away and just like feel yourself. I say prescription harp.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like maiden. I'm pitching like wind machine.
Ooh, I love a wind machine.
Okay, I'm gonna go deeper. Prescription fan.
Yes.
Harp. Spread legged, like braless, like maiden. Sheer dress. Let your hair down and like play the harp.
That's really cunty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Film it.
Okay. Okay.
Break the internet.
Okay. I kind of want to do this. Can you imagine me? I just moved into a new apartment with 2 random roommates and got drunk with one of them the other night, and she told me she's been hooking up with the other roommate's boyfriend for months and didn't even know he had a girlfriend. Okay.
Wait, I'm lost.
Okay. No. I know, because like if someone read this to me, I'd also be lost, but like, let me visualize it. Person moves in with 2 people. So person A moves in with person B and person C.
Yeah.
Person B got drunk with person A and is like, wait, I have to
I'm
tell.
already lost.
Okay. So
Person A moved in with person B and person C.
let's say you, me, and you all move into an apartment together. We don't know each other. None of us know each other. And you and I get drunk one night. And I'm like, wait, I have to tell you something. I've been hooking up with his significant other. I had no idea that they had a partner, but they do. And now I live with them. Like, that's how crazy that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so now I have to say what the prescription is.
Well, they're like, I don't know what to do with this info. Like, I'm concerned that if I drink, I won't be able to keep my lips sealed. Like, my advice is to stay as far away from this mess as you can.
Okay, my prescription would be like to watch Annie Hathaway's Oscar-winning speech
Okay.
because it's so all-consuming that you'll just forget about everything else. Just forget about it.
Yeah. I remember that speech.
You see what I mean? Now you're not even worried about that. You're just thinking about the speech. Problem solved.
That was. I'm a total pushover, and I put people's needs before mine all the time. How do I gain confidence to stand up for myself without being mean and destroying the peace?
That's a really hard one. I don't know. What would you say?
I'd say it's okay to destroy the piece if it
Okay.
protects yours.
Just blow it up.
Yeah, I think it's okay to blow things up sometimes.
Okay. Just like move to a whole different place. Like cut your hair and dye it a completely different color and just become a whole new person. And just like try it out for a couple of months of just like do you know what I mean? Like just invent a new version of you and just be a new version for like a couple of months and just see, like, you know, it's almost like it's like the Eusexia video. Like you go so far the other way and you just take like a little bit of that and then just like bring it back into your life. Bring like the remnants of it back into your life. Am I making any sense?
Completely.
Okay, good.
Completely.
So just try going like really far the other way, see how it feels, and then just take like a little bit of that like back into
Right. And I'm not even just saying this, but I would now prescribe Eusexia and the music video for it as inspiration.
That's
really,
nice.
really. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. Well, it's true. My boyfriend of almost 3 years has not introduced me to his parents yet. Every time I bring it up or mention that I want to meet them, he just shrugs it off and we end up in a fight. I love him so much, but this is causing me so much stress. Please help. I would have like an honest conversation. And I understand. If it causes a fight, maybe that's like a deeper issue in the relationship. But I will also say that some people, not every family is going to look the same. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what I was going to say.
Not every family is going to look the same. And like what family means to you might not be what family means to me. And I think that there does need to be like a sort of grace for that. Especially in relationships.
Yeah, exactly. Like some people just have like parents that are just more tricky than others, and so it might not be about you. It might be about them.
Right.
Yeah, that is kind of like a tough one, but
yeah, family's tough. I don't know what I would prescribe. I would prescribe maybe
Meet the Fockers.
I've never seen Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, like just to see why you might not want to meet someone's family.
Right. Or what's that one movie about the mother-in-law, like, and is it like Jennifer Lopez or something, and they like hate each other. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, what about what's the one with like the girl that the family like
Monster-in-Law. Sorry.
No, what's the one with like where the girl and they play this family game where they basically they play this game and then you have to like hide and seek.
Oh.
And then they like you like run around the castle and then like
not Knives Out,
no,
but
it's not Knives Out, but you run around the castle and you have to hide and then the family have to hunt you.
What is that called?
I don't know.
I must figure it out right now.
Hide and seek. Go hide and go seek.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But
that film.
Yes. Me and my best friend of 10 years made out at a gay club the other night, and now I don't know if we should play it safe and forget about it or see if this could go somewhere. Some of my favorite people ever, but I don't know what to do.
Oh.
I think it's important to like address it instead of run from it, as hard as that may be.
I think just get out in the open.
Yeah. But that is hard. I'm like the least confrontational person when it comes to that. But I understand.
The movie's called Ready or Not, by the way.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not.
Yes. For hide and seek.
Yes.
I met this guy from London at a party last night. We really hit it off. We hooked up, if you know what I mean. It was life-changing. Anyways, he literally asked me to marry him at the end of the night, and honestly, I am considering it. The catch is, he leaves for good in 2 weeks to go back to London. What do I do?
Stay away.
Stay away?
Too quick, yeah.
Too quick.
Yeah, run for your life.
Okay.
Scream. Prescription, scream.
Scream. Yeah. Jake, an amazing, incredible, fabulous special guest. You talked about having anxiety, and I was just interested to know how you deal with your anxiety because I too struggle with my own anxiety sometimes.
I don't know. I stretch a lot, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I stretch a lot. Like I go into like hyper stretch. The thing is with me is I hyper focus on things a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I get really hyper fixated on things.
Yeah, me too. So I try to like get hyper fixated on something else. I don't know if that is actually even healthy, but
no, I mean I do the same with like a TV show. When I'm really anxious, like I throw myself into a TV show and like a bingeable one, and so I can hyper fixate on that world and forget about my anxiety.
Yeah.
Or watch Anne Hathaway's Oscar speech and you will forget about everything.
Because it's so fab. You just have to watch it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What did she win for?
Limers.
Period.
Fab.
Can I call you Twigs? Okay.
What were you going to call me?
I was going to say FKA Twigs,
Oh, okay.
but then I realized that might, I don't know.
Just like the full name.
Yeah, yeah. So, Twigs,
Yeah.
what did we learn today? I learned about cronane, and I learned about keychainane, and I learned about what is the head, what the space.
Like the scorched soil, like marking.
Or the one where you, what's the word where you
Mind state.
Mind state. And I learned about eusexua. And I learned about that I really want to go to a rave.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
Yeah. No, seriously, I will take you out and you might have a little date as well.
Oh, yes. I also learned that I'm gonna have a date.
Actually, the guy that I want to put you on a date with is coming to LA.
When?
Like in a week.
I will be here.
Oh my God, that's going to be so cute. Can I come? Can I crash?
Yeah, obviously. Yes.
I actually think it could be such. I mean, someone once said to me, the very least, you know, someone put me on a blind date and said, at the very least, you'll be friends. I feel like you'd be good friends. But
Okay, I love that.
I will say that about 6 years ago, I was having piano lessons, and I'd had like 1 or 2 lessons with this piano teacher, and I said, you have to meet one of my oldest best friends. I was like, I feel like you're going to get along so well. So I just put them on a group text, and I just said, at the very least, you'll be good friends. They're still together.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have a good track record
I do
with
have
your
a good track record.
with your matchmatching skills.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I'm so happy we met because I am in desperate need of a boyfriend.
Like, you're not in desperate need of a boyfriend. Well, you're killing it. Like, you don't need to be like in desperate need. Like, you don't need to.
I
Like,
know.
you're killing it. Like, you're doing amazing. Like, you're smashing it. Like,
Thank you.
yes, you are. You're killing it, babe. So you just need to be like, just kind of own it. You know, and just be so confident in yourself. Like, alone. Like, you've got this. It's hot. It's sexy.
I think that's why when you brought up the rave and like how like not even kidding, like how it's like a judgment-free zone and whatever, like I think that's why I really gravitated towards that conversation and really wanted to go, because like I am so judgy, like I judge myself a lot. I'm just very conscious of how I'm perceived and I perceive others, and I just to be in a space where all of that doesn't exist for a minute, like I think it would really help my mental health.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
A place where it's like really hard, but it's not in any way like mean or catty.
Right.
But it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's raw and it's hard, but it's not like there's no sort of mean girl clicky energy to it. It's just kind of, it just is. You know, I feel like that's what I'm kind of manifesting for myself, and like for anyone who enjoys eusexia is just to be like that. Things just are, that it just is,
Right.
you know, and it's the way that it is, and we're fine with it, and we're exploring we're just exploring like our inner workings, you know, the saying, the only way out is in. Like that.
Well, on that note, Twigs, thank you literally so much for stopping by the Therapuss office. I had an incredible, literally life-changing time.
Wow. I
Thank
love
you.
that. Thank